uncut and uncensored. It's your chance to see what really goes on inside the house after the sun goes down. So get ready. Big Brother After Dark starts right now.
The following presentation is rated TVMA.
It ain't because they won't. I didn't hear anything yet, so that's a good sign. Because God knows you'd hear it fucking 30 minutes around this motherfucker. Hey, time. Crazy, come on.
Ew.
Dude, look at Kevin's neck. Isn't he?
Your traps? Uh-oh.
Look at that, dude. I got rid of the Eddie Munsters, man. Much more cleaner
shaved
cut.
him.
Serious talk, man. It looks like 100 times better, yo.
Yeah, it does.
I used to have to do my boys Eddie Munsters. I call them the Eddie Munsters. Are your feet moist and soft like a baby's bottom now? Oh, forgot to knock.
Yes, they're a lot better.
I heard I think they told her.
Yeah, and if production told her.
Natalie, is there
I have
any?
a problem with production.
I don't think they told her.
Well, why else would they be like, they did?
Why
and
else
back and
wouldn't she
forth.
freak
Because maybe she does.
There's a little plate of food for you.
Not to freak out.
A little plate of food.
My point is,
Just a little one?
okay, are you listening to me?
I know your point is that if they told, I don't think they would have told them.
I don't see why they wouldn't. They'd try to start shit.
No, I think they would tell them.
No, they can't. They're not supposed to say shit.
They're not supposed to.
They're not supposed to say shit.
I know they're not supposed to.
That's like us doing whatever. They can't.
I know they're not supposed to.
Yeah, I wouldn't do anything that strain myself, you know? I do my legs and stuff when I play ball. Yeah, just like, for what, you know? I mean, it's a great workout.
Who?
Scrappy.
Oh.
I threw my water bottle on the ground on purpose. I went like this. She looked at me, and I was like, what? Go to your bed.
What?
She's like, I say no. What's she gonna do? Stick Captain America on me? I'll beat his ass too. He's scared shitless of me.
Yeah, he is.
Excuse me.
Yeah, dude, fucking every time I do them, the next day my whole fucking back, from your traps to your fucking, like, your back, your...
Yeah. There's another thing, man, with my legs. If I don't keep up with them, dude, I'm like, I can't even walk.
Yeah, but you're bottom heavy.
Yeah.
I'm top heavy.
Not really. I used to have a fucking butt. I don't even have a butt no more.
Yeah, but most of your weight's in your legs, right?
I think so. I don't know.
Talk about production.
I used to have a butt. Now everyone's like, dude, where's your butt? I got no butt.
Yeah, you don't. Jeez.
I know.
I like big old booties on guys.
I used to have a booty.
I like booties.
No, I got no booty.
Start doing more lunges and stuff.
I know. I don't do it no more. That's why.
Dude, I fucking hate it. Like, I'll do them and I grit my fucking teeth. Cause
I had to say you just did like 25 sets.
I can't stand them. That's like, leg days are my least favorite days.
Yeah, they're the worst.
At least arms, you can like look at them. Like legs, you can't look at your legs.
Yeah, and they're the hardest legs.
They hurt for 3 fucking days.
What?
He's obviously heard our conversation about how we're going to go insane, so he's making the anti-insanity helmet.
Stay away from me, all of you guys. Stay away.
Yeah, you missed
Hey,
that.
get your icy hot. Quick.
Did you guys all eat? Because I didn't.
They're all on the memory lane.
Left. It's Thursday already.
You're the new HOH. Well, the shit needs to change around here.
Can I make you a sandwich or something?
We were talking earlier, Jessie, about how living the experience. I see how about week 5 or 6 people start going and like they're plotting against me.
Oh no!
Yeah, like Natalie from season 9, how she just like had that total meltdown of like craziness.
That bitch was crazy coming in the house.
I don't know. It's seriously as easy as just don't be so like know who your enemies are and fuck it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing next week. I don't know about you all, but that's pretty much what I'm doing next week.
Oh, go see if you see anything missing. Kevin's just in there.
Kevin's what?
Kevin's in there?
No, I see that.
Oh, sorry, I'm leaving right now.
It's okay, just finish eating, it's okay.
Did you guys all eat?
Yes, it was awesome. Thank you, Lydia.
Was I the only one who didn't eat? You eat, Jessie?
Did you get some food?
What's that?
You get food?
I got me a little plate. I'm eating a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't eat.
Piece of chicken.
I must have been freaking exhausted because, like, what was it, 6:50 or so? When I went upstairs to change to
I've been
work
asleep
out.
since God
I
knows
sat down in
when.
bed and I thought, man, and I leaned back next to Lydia's coming in. Ronnie, I've been seeing you for like an hour. Passed out that quick. I never fall asleep that quick. Never fall.
I think you're tripping, Chima.
Yeah, well, if my shit is missing, your ass is going throwing you under the bus so fast and backing up on you. It's not even funny.
And then fucking driving back over your ass.
If your shit is missing, all you gotta do like, why the fuck did y'all take my shit?
I'm not gonna do that.
touches my makeup, and go in there,
will lose it.
and go in there.
But
Nobody touched
why
their
would they
stuff.
do that? Is my point.
Nobody touched their stuff.
Is your
Nobody thinks of the repercussions of their actions.
Nobody touched it.
Somebody overthink that. They're gonna be like, they're hiding my stuff. I'm gonna go hide theirs. Why they would think my 32-year-old ass would do something so immature is ridiculous. But I swear to God.
But yeah, Natalie, have a potato thing, and then you can have 2, and then the chicken, you can just have whatever you want with chicken. Okay. Okay.
You're trying to start shit. They don't have anything on TV.
Yeah.
Production telling me I have to talk about them.
I got a million of them.
So what's your opinion about this week, Russ?
I thought I was going up.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. No, not the last minute. I knew Jordan was going up, but at first, I was told the same shit you were.
Yeah, I had to lie my way.
Really?
Between me and you, if I get it, don't.
I'm not, I like you personally, so I
Yeah.
didn't want you to go up. So I was like,
Between me and you, if I get a chance to, I'm gonna give him the boot. I'm gonna backstab him just like I did with everyone else.
Yeah. That's why I'm like so pissed off about this situation, because I feel like everybody is like believing every word they say, and all they're doing is running the house.
No, I had to lie to him. He's like, "Did you say all those things?" I was like, "No."
No. Yeah. And if they send me home this week and keep Jordan, what are Jordan's chances of getting HOH? You know what I mean? I just am gonna be pissed if I get sent home and then fucking Ronnie and Jessie are final 2. I really will be pissed because,
Everyone's so starstruck when it comes to Jessie. It's annoying.
I don't understand it at all. At all.
I don't either. I don't even talk to him as much as I used to.
I don't talk to him at all, obviously.
What it do?
All right, what it does. What
Yeah,
it
I
had
like that
been.
neon yellow.
What's it gonna be?
Ugh.
What's that?
I wish I had my fucking dip so bad. It's times like these I'm like, fuck. Why didn't I think at pack? Like, I didn't pack shit. They came to my fucking gym and they told me to fucking beat people up for like an hour.
Yep.
And then they're like, oh, you're on the show. I was like, oh, great, fuck. Go pack. Like, great.
Russell.
They called me the day before. Oh, can't talk about it.
No, they said, we're going to be at your gym tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Are you going to be there? I was like, yeah, I got practice, morning practice Saturday. Like, okay, fine. My trainer, like, put me through a bunch of shit. And then...
Mine was similar, man.
Were you even ready, though? Because I was not packed and ready.
And this is when all of us were outside just hanging out and chilling. Me and Natalie were in the sun, or in the hot tub, whatever. And I walk up to grab a towel because they were both sitting in the pool. And he goes, well, it doesn't matter because if you don't get HOA, you don't have any power anyways. And I acted like I didn't hear him, but I heard the last sentence. And when I got closer, he kept saying it louder and louder, acting like he was talking loud enough for anybody to hear that's around in the area, like he's not talking game. I grabbed my towel, started putting it on my face. He goes, hey, did you hear me? And I acted like I was trying on my face. No. Russell. He goes, you up there, did you hear me? I go, what's that? And then he repeated it. I go, oh. So obviously he knows who she really wants to put up. So if he doesn't tell me some bullshit, and me and Natalie talked about it, he'll go week 3 if we can. But if not, I think Michele needs to go. One of the two. You have me with Casey. And I think because another thing, Casey came in today, he goes, and I can care less. I'll tell anybody who I'm gonna fucking put up because it'll come back to me. So I said Jordan and Michele. And it was Jordan, Michele, and Casey, those 3. They always has been. And fucking Russell got it out of me. You see what I'm saying? He was outside. Casey came inside when I was cooking dinner. He goes, give it to me straight. Give me 2 people right now that you put up if you were HOH. I go, Michele and Jordan, and I want Michele to go. He goes, didn't say anything about who he'd put up. He just wanted to know who I'd put up. He said, walked away. Yeah, exactly. I go, I know you have a deal with Ronnie. He goes, yeah, but he burned me already, so we'll see how that goes. And I could have been like, oh yeah, like you burned me when you told me you were going to post away. I told you to. I don't think he's a winning change. All I know is that Michele wins it, I'm fucked. She's going to do what she wants when she has the power. That's what I'm saying. She told me, though, when we were out there, she said... Because she was out there for like an hour. After you got done talking to her, Casey goes, she's been up there for at least an hour and a half. And then when she came down, she sat down by herself. We were all in the boat, all of us. She came down, sat by herself. Then Casey went over there and started talking to her. And then Jeff went over there and started talking to her. And then she went and laid down. And then she went in the pool with Russell. So she talked to Casey and she talked to Jeff after she got done talking to you. Well, I didn't tell her anything. I didn't tell her anything that I didn't care about. I told her point blank. I said, I don't care if you do. She's going to pump you full of sunshine because what does she have to lose you on her team? You know what I mean? No, but I told her, I said, I don't care if you tell Jordan or Jeff this. I said, the only reason Jordan's up there is to ensure I get Jeff's vote the way I want him to vote. I said, you can just tell her that too. I don't give a crap because it's the truth. Yeah. She told me, she's like, well, I just wanted you to know, I'm with you guys. And I was like, with who? She's not once ever talked to me. Yeah. Bullshit. Yeah, I know. And she said, well, whoever you're with, she's like, because I can tell you got some kind of deal with the majority of the house. I said, I don't have a deal with anyone. And she said, well, I just want to let you know that if I had one HOH instead of you, I would have put the 2 same people up and put the same replacement nominee up if everything happened the same way. And I was like, you know. She's so full of shit. We have to win HOH again. Oh, yeah. Casey wins. And beat my ass up. I'm sure he'll talk to you about it. At least. Oh, yeah, and he goes, oh, don't worry, you're safe. To me, I'm like, no. Fuck, man. If he wins HOH, I'm be like, listen, you know what? I know how the vote thing went down, but I could have put you up. I said, can I assure you this? If you burn me, the rest of this house will want your ass out. I will tell you that much right now. Whenever he goes, what? I'm going to be like, you need to really think about what if you put me up. I said, because there are more people in this house. Well, again, people aren't receptive to that kind of shit. Yeah. People will just be like, well, fuck them. You know what I mean? In my eyes, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. But you see what I mean? Like if I go, hey, listen, motherfucker, either you put these 2 people up, you'd be like, I don't think you'll win that. Well, you never know, though. Gosh. A fucking slam dunk contest. he came out to the storage room afterwards and he's like, I heard you were freaking out, thinking I'm gonna put you up, and blah, blah, blah. And I told him, I said, I don't know what you mean. He's like, I never brought that. Exactly. That's the only motherfucking loophole. That's it. All these other people revolt against everybody. Yeah. Casey came up to him and goes, I don't know what did he say? What did Casey say? Is this where he said, no, you have a deal or whatever? No, about the whole thing that obviously has to be Russell telling them. Russell to me, because when we tell him something, he goes and tells them to be nice with them. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. I didn't know that. He was trying to say that he doesn't talk to them. He was trying to say, oh, I don't talk to those guys. He goes, I don't talk to Michele. I don't talk to Casey. I don't talk to fucking Jordan. Bullshit. Because he knew that fucking the way Jordan really felt about you. He knew. Yeah, he knew before you knew. And then she flipped out. So, hey.
Yeah? Heck yeah. Yeah.
If it can happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're still all the same page. We just gotta get it. That's it. That's what I heard today.
Vegas are the Wynn, Bellagio, and the
Palms.
Venetian. And the
Palms ain't
Venetian.
nice?
No.
but Palms is middle.
Palms is party.
Yeah. And then you got the middle of the road are the Palms, MGM.
Hard Rock?
No, that's one of the lower end. You can get
Yeah.
some good deals rooms. Like good deals at rooms.
That party looks fun on Sundays.
MGM. What's the other one? The Mirage. Those are like your middle. And then the lower ends, you got the
Hard Rock.
Hooters, the Hard Rock.
Hooters.
There's a Hooters one?
Casino and hotel. Yep.
Yeah.
Luxor.
No, Luxor's middle of the road.
No.
New York's middle. Circus is lower end. You can get some cheap rooms there.
The Pyramid.
Excalibur.
That's lower. Like, it's funny because you'll see a $100 price difference between each one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Wynn and the Venetian, the
100 a
Bellagio
night,
are all
200 a night,
500.
300 a night.
Paris is middle. Most of them are middle. There's only 3 top end.
Is Aladdin still there?
No, they changed that to Hard Rock.
Do you go to Vegas often?
Yeah. I fucking, yeah, because of the fights. I think I go about 7 times a year.
Jeez.
Yeah. And each time it's about $2,000 trip. It's a lot.
That is a lot.
Like, because you got to think of, you're buying room for a couple nights. That's going to be easy $500 right there if you're splitting it with a buddy for 3 nights. And then every club you go to, you're probably dipping in about $200.
Yeah.
And unless if you bring food in your suitcase, food is not cheap in Vegas. Buffets, $30 a pop. Like, everything's expensive because they know you can't go to a supermarket to get food.
Mm-hmm.
You have to eat in the hotels. So.
Wait, I thought food was cheap.
Nope. The buffets, you go to the buffet, you can eat as much as you want, but it's still $30. So each meal is $30.
Yeah.
There's no safe way. It's like, where are you gonna go? I don't want to eat. Okay, go to Starbucks. Starbucks is fucking $4 for a cup of coffee in Vegas.
There ain't no fast food, Taco Bell, McDonald's, nothing?
You can go there, but if you want to like eat healthy or eat nice.
Right.
But I mean, like, everything's fucking expensive.
I thought they had like $5.99 buffets in the old strip or something.
They do, but those are like at the shitty casinos.
Like the smoke-filled joints.
Oh man, they're fucking bootsy. They're like terrible. Yeah,
boozy.
They're bootsy. You just don't want to go in them. You been to Vegas?
Bougie.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
I've only been one time, and I wasn't even old enough to gamble.
Yeah, man, it's a fucking blast, though. The best part, if you go, you just make sure you go to one of the Ultra Lounge pools, and you will get your money's worth. You pay $30, you go to a pool, they have a DJ that's mixing. Usually it's like some famous DJ, like DJ Tiesto or someone on the mix.
I met the dude, I had some dude do the show, because we got the Seminole Hard Rock Casino now.
Okay.
In Tampa.
Feeling it.
The Seminole tribe owns a bunch of them.
Uh-huh.
You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2. To chat live with fans of the show about what's going on in the Big Brother house right now, log on to sho.com. We'll be right back. You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2.
Man, I want to go to Vegas right now.
I do too.
I hate house music, but I'll I'll tolerate it for the party.
I know, I don't like it
I'll take
either.
one for the team.
I like to be able to dance, and you can't dance that much to house.
I love hip hop and rap.
Well, I know
do
the
too.
people, some of the spots at home, and I never realized, and it makes sense. A lot of them, they play house music in the lounge, like a lounge type atmosphere, because there's no words to interrupt your conversation.
That's true.
Somebody told me that about a year ago. I was like, fuck, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Also, it's got a faster beat, so people are always like moving.
Drinking faster.
Bobbing their head like that, Russ.
Well, just people are always moving, constantly moving. And it gives like more
What's that,
upbeat
the Night
feel,
Rock
like,
thing?
hip hop has different beat. I'll have a slow beat, right? And it'll slow down the tempo of the whole club. You can control the whole club.
That's
Can't do
true.
it by music.
It's called programming the room.
Exactly. And if you do that with hip hop in a lounge, it's like.
Do DJs do that on purpose? Like put on a track to just clear the floor? But why
Purposely. Why would we do that?
Yeah.
Why would we want to clear the dance
To
floor?
get them to the bar?
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh my God.
I'll keep them jumping for 20, 30, 40 minutes. Bitch, I'll fucking play some shit that I know everybody's going to hate.
Don't stop. Oops. Yeah.
Go drink.
And then you bring it back.
Go buy a drink. Play a couple of those in a row.
And then you play that one that's like, oh, it's my song. I got to get to the dance
Ooh,
floor.
that's my song, girl.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
My phone, that song.
I got
All
some,
the
I got
freaks
some
come
good
out on that
remixes
one.
of
Yeah.
that, man.
There are certain songs you're just like, that's definitely her
I got
song.
5 on it. We'll fucking bring everyone to the dance floor.
The Loonies, are they from, where are they from? They from San Francisco?
They're just from NorCal.
I ain't heard nothing from them since that song.
Nothing.
I had one song.
You ever play any Too Short out there?
A little bit.
E40.
Shake that monkey. E40's
Yeah,
one song
I like
hit
that
was real
song.
big, man. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. That was big. Nationwide. Dum dum. Ooh.
Thought about making the slothfuls, but since I can't use maple syrup.
I'm just thinking about every song right now going through my head. I like them old school joints.
You know, I like the classics are the classics for a reason.
People also make cupcakes out of it. The big slop cakes.
Really? What would they put on top of them?
Salsa or pickles?
No,
Funny.
this is for food contests where they had to make when slop was new, and they had to make dishes out of the slop. I don't think they were. I don't think. Huh? The slop?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't.
I don't
be
know
a
why they
revenue
would want to
stream.
buy it.
I don't either. It's good for oatmeal. If I could
I
eat
swear
it
to
once a
God.
day, I'd do fine.
Whether it's next week or we're in between or whatever, when I get here and someone says, so how was slop? I will say, first 2 days, not bad. Beyond that, it's a big mind fuck.
It is. Especially being in this particular position, you
Yeah.
know?
You're practically in the same spot Shima was last week.
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta take a shower.
The mustache.
Come on, Casey.
Okay, come on. It's hard.
Jessie, please stop playing with your microphone.
Those warnings have gone down in quantity in the past couple of days.
I know, we're doing better, huh?
Yeah.
They say less at night, too.
I like when they politely ask.
Do you check the alcohol?
Casey, can you please come to the diary room?
Yeah, y'all should check. Oh, at night, yeah, when you're in your own room, be like,
Yeah.
hey, Ronnie.
Can I
Well,
get you
that's
to come to the
considerate. I
DR?
appreciate that, man. There's people, if I'm sleeping, man, there's people up
Yeah.
at 3 in the morning. They need DR sessions.
Yeah.
Did they tell you they left the curtains open in their room last night and we could see behind the glass?
What room?
They left the exit sign on, is what it was. It wasn't.
just want him gone so bad. He's talking to Casey. He tried to get me. I was sleeping on the couch, and he tried to tell me to wake up and come sleep in here. So because him and Casey were there talking, I'm like, no, I'm sleeping right here. Trying to tell me he calculated yelling at me. Yeah, that was like his plan. Everything he said has been calculated. Okay. Yeah. Bullshit. And that like everyone follows you two around in the house, and you two need to be separated. We were just talking if we could put him up, we would.
That's what I tell them.
If I could put him Casey.
We can.
Dude, we were just saying like, for him to go home, you have to win. Because Kevin won't do it.
Kevin won't put him up.
No, Kevin's too scared. Kevin would be scared. Casey puts fear in Kevin. And I was telling him that I changed my mind. If I won, I don't want Michele out. I want Casey out. I told him I would put Michele up with Casey. But Michele, you're not good. But Casey's the target, yeah. Because he's fucking shiesty, dude. As long as we would keep Michele with us and reassure her of that. Yeah. I think she'd be like, okay. But that means you're the only one who could win. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kevin won't do it. I don't know if Chima would do it. Chima would do it.
But do you ever talk to Michele?
I talk to her, but not about game. I don't trust her. I can't talk to her. Somebody needs to try to be friends.
Look at this.
I think Russell still wants to get Russell, Casey, Jordan, Jeff. There's 4. And then Casey would try to get Kevin, and Jordan's working Kevin to get Kevin to come, so they have 5.
Seriously, that's what they're doing.
We need to like keep talking to Kevin. Kevin's not going nowhere.
You never know. Trust me.
You never know.
He's your best friend.
I know. No, we need to get Chima to talk to Michele then.
Ronnie said that she went up there. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard this. Ronnie said, remember that.
Ronnie called her up there.
Remember the hour and a half that she was upstairs? Ronnie said that she sat up there and goes, listen, first off, she gave him this line, Ronnie, I would have put these same exact 2 nominees up, and then the replacement nominee, I would have done the same exact thing.
Bullshit.
Anyways, so after that lie, she goes, listen, I want to be with the house. I want to do what the group consensus is. If I win HOH, just to show that I'm loyal, just to show that I'll do whatever you guys want me to. It's like, oh really? Put up your 2 best friends in the house? Okay.
That's why she was in there all. I was sleeping here early yesterday. All of them were.
No, I know. Or before that. When we were sitting right there, she said that, right?
No, when you guys were still upstairs. Remember, I left. I came down here, went to bed. Jordan, Michele, Casey, and Jeff, all of them.
She's just trying to get in. And Ronnie's like, you're not stupid, you didn't tell her shit. The only thing that he told her was, Laura needs to go home. He goes, the only reason I put Jordan up is to make sure Jeff voted for Jordan to stay. That's it. She's trying so hard. They're trying so hard to get in. I'm done telling Russell shit. I'm done.
I want Russ gone this next 8. But if we win, we fucking can't do it. Please give her Casey. Yeah. We would need Chima to put him up. So don't.
I was just outside with him, and when I walked out, he's talking to Casey and Laura. And then when I walked up, got close, they all 3 shut up real quick and changed the subject. And just now, he was sitting there and he goes, Ron, I need a little bit of time with Laura and Casey. Won't you go ask Jessie if he's going to work out and get in a quick workout with you tonight? And I was like, screwed. So who knows what he's out there talking about? Yeah, that's what he told her.
We need to make him super paranoid. No one just talk to him and we all go hang out in your room.
We can do whatever you guys want. But all I'm saying is, you sure we didn't miss an opportunity this week? No.
funny. Right before he walked in, we were saying the same thing.
Oh yeah, he made it very obvious he didn't want me out there. So, and I have a feeling what's going to happen is, if Casey gets HOH, he'll convince Casey to put me on. And me. And you, probably. Oh, I know that's deserved. Yeah. He's already working on it. Yeah. He's already working on it.
No, if Casey wins, he's going to put us to it.
But see, she thinks me and her are going to go. Like I said, I'm fucked. So, that's why, like, all these fucking deals with whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm SOL.
We need her to win.
Yeah.
That's how it comes down to
Your
it.
best option. Your best scenario, best case scenario is you winning HOH. Yeah. Because then we're all safe. And you can put her blank.
Russell.
Whoever you want. Just let us know. Just let us know. And, like, then if someone lets me know,
I don't even know we should I think we should put him up at first because
one of the two of them have to go.
Because if we don't get the opportunity.
Exactly. If you put up Jordan versus, you can't put up Casey.
What if we don't get the opportunity to backdoor him? Then we lost another week. So we need to just hope for the best and put him up.
Just put him up there.
Yeah.
And see, and then, like, she was saying that Kevin wouldn't even have the balls if he wanted to put him up.
That's what I'm saying.
No, not, like, maybe backdoor, right?
I don't even think he would do that.
Oh, really?
I think, here's the thing. Casey installs fear to Kevin. We need to talk to Kevin.
Yeah, because Kevin's doing a lot of talking to Jordan. Kevin's doing a lot of talking to Jordan.
Which I don't like.
So if it's, so she's thinking it could be Jordan, Kevin, Casey, Russell, Jeff.
And then they get Michele to come over.
Well, that's right. Jordan, Kevin, Casey, Russell, and Jeff.
Yeah, okay, now think about it. It's like, right now, it's, okay, Casey, Jordan, Jeff, Michele. Jordan's been talking to Kevin. So Kevin goes over there, that's 5. And that's 5 to 5.
And
Russell, you are not allowed to talk about your diary room sessions with other house guests.
And Russell's been trying to run shit anyway. You know, and he knows that he doesn't have any fucking say in it. So he wants to be the fucking boss.
Can't vote, Ronnie. So if HOH can't vote, so like.
You're talking about this week?
Yeah. I don't think Kevin would flip. I think Russell would.
They're going to vote for him. Oh, yeah. Oh, you think?
For next week, if they try to convince Kevin to like flip.
Yeah, well, we'll surround Kevin with love. From our
They
side.
won't. Kevin can't stand Casey. I was talking to him outside, Kevin, and I was like,
Yeah, I was gonna
so
say.
who would you want to go on first? He's like, Jeff. I was like, who would you want gone second? He's like, Casey. I want Kevin in your room so I can like talk to him.
Yeah. Laura wants to talk to me in our room. Fuck that.
Fuck her. Tell her to fuck off. Laura just tell her there's no point. Laura does.
Just be like, tell me everything you know. What's up?
Be like, do you want to save your ass right now or right now and do it?
Oh, yeah. Completely.
Yeah.
Hey, be like,
Why couldn't they boss you around?
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
HOH.
Because she'll use that as an opportune moment. Nervous again.
I just can't stand it.
Huh?
Nervous.
Me?
People start touching their mouth and their face when they're nervous.
Oh no, I'm not nervous. I just don't want Kevin to fuck me over. I don't think Kevin would.
Wouldn't that be the shits?
Kevin told me today though, he's like, it's good if people think that like on the offbeat side that Casey's the target and he's the one that like carried us along or whatever, because then we don't look like targets or we don't look like we're the strong ones. And I was like,
That's what I want to talk to you about, because somebody told me, and it was part of my deal to not tell them, that you thought I was coming after you. And that part of that was putting Jordan up because you felt safe that I would go home and that Jordan isn't going to target you.
No, I don't feel safe Jordan won't target
Yeah,
me.
but I was like, I wouldn't target Ron. I mean, you had a good reason to put me up the way I see it. And I'm not saying that, I mean, honestly, I'm not stupid. And Jessie and all them had an issue with me. It was kind of like I was kind of an easy target. You know what I mean?
And that, and also just being honest with you, I had heard you were going around like the moment after I won HOH, telling everyone that I was the puppet master, and
Who said that?
practically the entire house.
I didn't talk to anybody. The only people I talked to were Jordan and
Yeah.
Jeff and Michele.
Yeah. Well,
I wonder if they were trying to do that to get me put on the block, you know?
I don't know, maybe, but
Oh, I hate this house.
I know.
It's just like so many people just make up so much stuff.
yeah. But yeah, practically the entire house, save like 2 people, had told me that you were going
I
around telling
didn't.
everyone.
You think that Jessie and them talked to me?
No, not saying.
Yeah.
No, they're not. No, they didn't say you like came to them and said, "Hey, Laura told me." They said that they heard you like saying it to people whenever they were on corners and.
I did not say
things
that
of
to
that nature.
anybody. The only thing I said was, I was like, because I thought it was Michele.
Yeah.
Even when Jordan and Jeff came down to me and said that you had said that you had voted, I was like, he was crying and said it was Michele. I
Yeah.
don't understand.
Well, the reason behind that was some information came to me literally about 20 minutes before eviction.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So that's why that
Well,
happened.
no, I
Just being
mean-
completely honest with you.
Yeah.
That what I mean, and it's like I told Jeff and I told Jordan and Casey even and Michele. It wasn't something that I thought the whole time, ooh, I'm saying this and then I'm really going to do this. It was,
Yeah.
I was with you guys, I was going to vote with you guys.
I see.
And then like literally 20 minutes before the eviction, I was pulled aside and I was basically told, if you don't vote with us, you know, and in hindsight, I wish I hadn't, because look who ended up winning HOH.
Exactly. I mean, but see, the way I look at it is I like Chima more than Brayden anyways. I was
Yeah.
doing it because I thought that it could further us in this
Right.
game, just because I was told stuff the night before
Yeah.
and the days before by
Yeah.
Jeff and a few of them that all these people up here were lying to me.
Yeah.
So now I feel stupid because I went against these people when all along they may not have been lying to me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But it's just like a mind, the game is a mind fuck.
Yeah.
But
You don't really know who you can trust, and for all you know, we could all get out of here and see the rewind the tapes
Exactly.
and see the episodes and be like, wow, no clue that was actually said.
exactly.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
And that's what pisses me off. So, and I try not to get too worked up about it because I know everybody's doing it about everybody. Like
Yeah.
everybody
Oh,
says
yeah.
stuff, and oftentimes it's not true.
Yeah,
And-
like Casey told me, he didn't say who, and I don't really care who because it's a lie.
Uh-huh.
But he told me that several people had told him that I'm going around saying Casey only has 2 weeks left max. And that's an absolute fabrication.
Yeah.
I have not said that about anyone.
Yeah.
Because I told him, I said, how does that even make sense, Casey? I said, because here's the fact of the matter.
Yeah.
I'm like everyone else, and if anyone's doing anything other than this, then they're making a big mistake right now. I said, I'm living week to week.
Yeah, me too.
Just being thankful for every day I have in this place, because who knows? I could be the next one out. You never
Yeah.
know what could happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, of course, I would be a liar if I said I wasn't upset about being put on the block, you know,
Mhm.
especially since I thought I had your word. But also, I understand that you have to make strategic moves in this house. And I promised myself, just like you did, that I
Yeah.
wasn't going to come in here and play personally.
Sure.
And if it wasn't a bad time of the month, you know,
I understand what
without
you're
going
saying.
into it. And, you know, one thing, I had a really hard deal with sequester, and then coming in
Yeah.
here, and I felt like I was being targeted, so I blew up.
Yeah.
I never should have, and I feel bad. And I haven't even apologized to Jessie, because I'm like, if I apologize to him, he's going to think I'm fake and think
Right.
that I'm trying to get a vote, and I'm not. But I understand you do what you have to do. And
Well, let me ask you this. I'm just asking. We're just talking.
You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2. To chat live with fans of the show about what's going on in the Big Brother house right now, log on to sho.com. We'll be right back. You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2.
figured it out. So I kind of
Yeah.
like trusted you a lot at the
No,
time.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
And
And-
don't take that the wrong way, but
No,
like,
I don't
really
at all.
trusted you because I
don't.
thought that we were on the same page.
And let me tell you
because-
this: if this click twist had not been in place,
I completely
Michelle's
agree.
ass would have been on the block.
Yeah. No, I know.
It would have honestly probably been Michele, and I would have tried to convince someone to go up as a pawn.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would have done, because Michele would have had absolutely zero chance
Yeah.
of winning that veto.
Yeah.
Zero. She would have lost.
I agree. Yeah.
And
It's just- it was
she would
such
be
a
out the
veto.
door this Thursday.
Yeah.
But this click twist saved her ass.
I know.
It saved her ass twice now.
Yeah. And I feel like it hurt me too because a lot of people bonded immediately with their cliques and didn't really reach out to other people. And I feel like maybe they would have reached out to me a little more if they didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know.
No, I understand what you're saying, but
no, right after, I really did. And I kind of tried to argue, not argue for you because it didn't. I was like you. I was like, it already fucking happened. Let's not cry over spoiled milk. We're about to have a new HOH. Just get over it type of deal.
Yeah.
I think we kind of thought the same. But at the time, like, you know, I thought that you and I were close because I hadn't opened up to a lot of people, and you're one of the people I opened up to. So I was like, Ronnie would not lie to me. So that kind of, it irritates me that they would say that, but also I realize that it's part of the game, and sometimes you have to make up stories to save yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I haven't been too good at that, or maybe I wouldn't be on the block.
And the thing that really, really backfired this week in particular, and I apologize for this, was that part of the information I was given was if I agreed to send Braden home, it would buy
you safety.
Not just me, but you potentially, Jeff and Jordan too.
Oh.
And it completely backfired.
Yeah.
Completely
Well,
backfired.
I didn't assist with that coming up here and yelling at Jessie.
It completely backfired. And boys, will tell you, just know this about Michele, no matter what, this is the honest to God truth. Like I said, I have no reason to lie to you now. Just know the only thing that I was even remotely, and I don't want to say remotely and try and downplay the quality of it, but the only thing that I even was dishonest about whatsoever
was who you voted for.
Was who I voted for.
Yeah.
Everything else was completely honest.
Well, you've been talking to me, because you and I spoke a lot prior to any of the Braden stuff, was Michele, and you told me a lot that you didn't trust her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why even when the vote, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, oh my God, I think it's Michele.
And that was completely honest.
Yeah.
That was completely honest. I don't trust Michele. And Michele, I know, like we talked about, she's trying to fall right in the middle. And I told Michele I felt that she's doing that.
I kind of feel the same way.
Yeah, and today when she was up here, she told me to my face, she said, well, if I had one HOH instead of you, which in hindsight, maybe I should have thrown it to her. Who knows? You know what I mean? Because I would have been safe no matter what, and she'd be the one with blood on her hands right now.
Yeah.
But she told me, though, she said, just so you know, she said, I agree with you. When you said strategically, she said, I would put the same two people up that you put up. And Michele said, I would put the same replacement nominee. So make sure you tell Jeff and Jordan, they don't have an ally in Michele.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay. I believe you.
End of story.
And see, the way I look at it is, and I don't want to campaign too hard. I do want to stay in this house desperately, obviously. But the only thing I want to make sure that you know is that this week, if I leave, you're leaving two people in the game that are playing together and that will come after you. And you know that. Well, Jeff has been vocal about it.
Yeah.
And only thing I can tell you is that, you know, I can promise you safety. If Jordan and Jeff stay, Jordan maybe doesn't have that good of a chance of getting HOH.
Yeah.
But Jeff does. And I think that I'm competition for Jeff. Like, I think I can beat Jeff in HOH.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Especially if it's questions.
Yeah.
I think I can knock Jeff out quick, and, you know, I can have your back.
Yeah.
I've thought about going to Jessie, you know, apologizing, but I just don't. But I don't want him to think I'm coming to him begging for a vote. You know what I mean? But I do.
Tell him that.
I'm not on the other side, and it's just the only reason why I even still hang out with those people. And not saying I don't like them, but I still hang out with those people because I feel like everybody else still dislikes me. But I want to apologize to Jessie, and Chima and I already speak again, you know. But it's just like you knew before then I'd made comments to me. It's just a bad time of the month.
Yeah.
On top of this whole situation and new people, and you know, I was highly emotional, and you know.
My suggestion to you, if you mean that, just my suggestion to you, and this never happened.
Yeah.
Get Jessie alone in private and say, listen, just like, you know, get him alone where no one's around. That way he'll be more receptive. Just say, can I pull you in the recycle room or green room and talk to you or whatever, right? Get in there and just tell him, say, I'm not going to insult your intelligence by trying to kiss your butt, because that's not what this is about. Say, just listen, I'm not going to beg you for a vote because I know we have a little bit of difficulty here or whatever, you know. Say, but I do sincerely apologize. I got a little out of control in your room, and, you know, whatever you want to, however you want to phrase it, and say, you know, I do want to stay in this house, and, you know, I promise whatever, you know, be like, what is basically going to take to get you to vote for me or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you got HOH, what two people would you most want put up?
Obviously Michele.
Yeah.
And I like her, but I too, like you did, promised everybody believing in me here that I was playing strategically and not personally.
What about Russell?
Probably Russell. It'd probably be
I'm going to tell you this much.
Michele and Russell.
This house wants him out.
Yeah.
What did Russell say to you down there?
Downstairs?
Yeah.
Nothing. I tried.
When I left.
Oh, nothing. I was trying to talk to him about where his vote was going to lie Thursday before y'all walked out. Yeah, and he was just like, we'll talk later.
Well, looks up to because he's been here before, so everyone's sucking on his dick. Fucking Natalie's his little, like, little fucking dog that does all of his dirty work, yaps at everyone, fucking starts all the fights, and fucking Ronnie's the one that does all the fucking work.
Yeah.
And he just reaps all the benefits.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't fucking like you, he tells everyone, and then they vote you out. That's what they're doing to me right now. Because they're like, why is Russell talking? He knows I'm a threat. Because head to head, he's not more athletic than me. He's not going to beat me any physical challenge or any endurance challenge or any mental challenge. He's been in a mental challenge with me with the fucking words. He couldn't beat me. He can't hang longer than me. He can't do anything more athletic than me. So he's scared shitless.
Yeah. And if he knows if we talk together.
Oh, he's fucked.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Like, he wouldn't be able to do the coins. He had no fucking strategy.
No. Yeah, that's what I mean.
So he's pretty scared of the both of us.
Yeah, he is. I could tell that he's nervous. I saw you guys come out of that back room because he's like, dude, we need to all get together, which was cool. I'm like, that's fine, you know? And like a team again. And then when I saw you guys coming out of the back room, I'm like, I know he's nervous. Like he's talking to Russell because Russell just talked to me. Like in my head, I already thought that. I'm like,
which back room?
I saw you guys, like, I was in the kitchen, like right after he talked to me, and then I saw you two like come out of back somewhere. Maybe it was nothing, you know?
Okay.
But then I was like, oh, he probably just fucking.
No, he's really scared, and he tries to like big lead me, and I look at him like, I'll do whatever the fuck I want, like.
And when he talks to you, Natalie's right there too all the time. You know what I mean?
And so it's like, dude, she's fucking 18. She makes such little fucking baby mistakes. Like, she runs her mouth at the wrong fucking time. She doesn't know when to shut up. Like.
But yeah, and then he protects her, so she can do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
She wouldn't act like that if she didn't have Jessie.
Oh fuck no. But she hugs his nuts, and he loves it.
Yeah. It's I think something's gonna blow up between her and Lydia. You know?
Think so?
I don't know. Don't you?
No, I think they're friends.
Yeah, Lydia won't get.
I think
on
it'll be someone else than Natalie. I'm trying to think who else would. Because I think if anything, it'd be Casey.
Wouldn't it? I don't think Casey would cross that line at this point.
What's going on?
To Jesse, but I know this is his concern, that you do nothing but lie in this house, and that
Natalie, Lydia, and Kevin, and I walked by and I guess they didn't hear me, and they were all like whispering, and then when I walked, I looked at them, and they were all like, and then I walked in, and then you could hear them all going, and then I walked out, they all just like stopped and stared. It's probably because when you were in the when he was in the bathroom showering, he was joking around. He was like, let's just get rid of them. And I said, yeah, all of them. Or I said something like that. And Lydia.
No, they're probably scheming against me right now.
Yeah, I don't think they're scheming.
And then I started laughing, and then Lydia walked out of the bathroom. So
I knew she was in there.
No, they're scheming.
Yeah,
against
they're
me.
mad because Russell.
what did you do?
Because I'm sitting talking to you guys.
They want you out, then they become your friend, then they put me up, and then it's all over with.
It's called Jesse's show for them. Jesse's
It
running that
is.
show.
He's going to walk away with this money because they're letting him.
Yeah.
We were just talking about like, all that
that.
and Ronnie and
Excuse
stuff. I'm like,
me.
I
I'm gonna go look for some alcohol. Tell her what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Wait, come back out here before they come.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some
They're
alcohol.
not coming out here.
I think they are. I think so. I don't know where the straightener and stuff went. What are you talking about? They look cute.
Oh, thanks. I was no, I was just telling him about like well, he'll tell you what he said. But we were just talking about fucking what's his name? Ronnie. He's like he's like, dude, someone told her that we put him up. Like he said that about a fat fuck thing or whatever. And I'm like, dude, he wanted to put everybody fucking up. And then he's trying to make deals after he put me up. I'm like, me and Jordan kept laughing because he kept coming up to us. I'm like, dude, he said everybody's name. You, everybody. And I'm like, he said like 7 times. He's like, so you guys are safe. I'm like, Ronnie, you just fucking put me up. What do you mean I'm safe? You fucking idiot. And he's like, what did people say? I'm like, what do you mean, what did they say? I'm not telling you. I don't trust you. And he was laughing. He goes, dude, he just fucking runs you guys and runs back and tells us everything.
And then he tells them, but he
Everything.
tells us everything that they say.
Yeah, I know. But he's like, dude, everyone knows he's fucking playing both sides, but now he's got Jesse's back. Dude, fucking Russell, he's getting tired of it, I'm telling you. I think that's...
What?
Did you say Jeff? I think there's liquor. Yeah, there is. Let's go inside.
I can't. It's like kicking a dead horse to me because, like, even if I tell Jesse, you can trust me, you can trust me, I can't do anything about it unless he lets me stay to prove it. You know what I mean?
I know.
I don't even know that he's going to talk to me. Like, I'm scared to approach him because I'm scared he's going to be like, I don't want to talk to you. You know what I mean?
No, I
and
think he'd talk to you.
You think?
I think so. You just...
It's just like because I'm not against y'all. That's why I hate it because I hang out with them because I have no other option because I feel like everybody else when I walk in the room, and it's not even personally, but it hurts you personally, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like everybody else when I walk in the room looks at me negatively. The only reason why I ever went for the Braden thing is because people spoke to me and people said things, and that's why I got on board with the other side. That because Russell, Natalie, and Jessie said they had my back. They didn't say any kind of Final Four, they didn't say any kind of that, but they said they had my back.
Yeah.
So then when I'm told differently, and Jeff comes to me with this other option, I'm like, okay, you know, maybe I could further myself if I kept Braden. You know, and it's a mistake, and I realize that now, but, you know, sometimes it's too late to correct your mistakes.
But you don't think we keep you, send Jordan home, that's it, Jeff wants me up no matter what? Because I evicted his pseudo-girlfriend?
Maybe, but I think either way he'd come after you, you know?
Yeah.
Honestly, honestly, even if I go home, I think that he would come after you.
Yeah.
I think that's him and Jordan coming after you. And I think that I would stand a better fighting chance against Jeff than Jordan. And I think
convincing him.
And I think that Jordan, why should we? And I like Jordan, so I hate him saying it. But if Jordan's floating, you know, I can be here to help you. I think I'm better as an ally than Jordan is. I think that even if Jordan came up and said, "Yeah, I've got your back, Ronnie," well, have you seen her win competitions? I know I haven't won anything, but I've been close to winning.
No,
a lot.
you did very well in last HOH.
So I think
that's legit.
that exactly. So I think that I could stay and really help your case. And if you think I'm a liar, you think I'm a liar. I don't think I've really lied about anything except I lied to Chima and told her originally I would vote for her. But you were up here when I admitted to it. I haven't lied about anything since then. And that wasn't a lie the other day. Whenever you were down there yelling at Jordan, I couldn't hear you yelling. I woke up when she started screaming, and I came out there and you were gone, and she was crying, and I was like, "What's wrong?"
Michele.
It's Michele.
Thanks.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, just wanted to let you guys. Oh, well, you can drink alcohol,
Yeah.
so there's some
All
downstairs.
right, cool. We'll just be a minute.
Okay.
She'll go blabber mouth to everyone. Laura's up there talking to Ronnie.
Really?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care either. I already told everyone that you wanted to talk to me. That's fine. It's no big secret. You're on the block.
Of course, yeah.
If anything, I'll just say I'm not going to tell her no. She's pitching her. She just wanted to speak her piece.
Yeah.
You know, there's absolutely no reason you can't do that.
Yeah.
So.
But the way I see it is the big picture, and I know you always see big picture. You got to play week to week, but big picture, I think I'm a better ally than Jordan is. And I think breaking up Jordan and Jeff may think for himself, and it would be easier to persuade Jeff to do what we need him to do if Jordan was gone.
Yeah.
And there would be no more romancing, no more playing games. And I think that I can give you my word. You can trust me. You can do whatever you want. I'm not coming after you. Jordan and Jeff will regardless. Even if they tell you they're not, that's just to keep Jordan in the house. You tried to talk to Jeff yesterday, and they blew you off. Jordan blew you off.
Yeah.
I've always been able to talk to you. Even when you put me on the block, I was never rude to you.
No,
I was
agree.
crying. I said, "Can I have a minute?" And I came to talk to you.
No, absolutely. Yeah. No, absolutely. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, but
frankly, my feeling, I understand. I don't want to get into a pissing match of whose feelings were hurt more.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? But I understand it hurt Jeff's feelings putting him on. I understand it hurt Jordan's feelings putting her up in his place or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about it is, though, I only did it because I thought they would be able to look beyond the personal to a game and be like, whatever, you know, let's see what happens next week. You know.
Well,
what I
I
mean?
think Jordan kind of still feels like it doesn't matter. Like she was like, whatever, I don't care. You can put me up. I'm not afraid. Like she was even saying last night, she was like, I don't give a shit. Ronnie thinks he's like threatening me by putting me up, but she's.
It's not that
I mean,
all.
not threatening her.
No, I
You know what I
understand
mean?
though.
Because she thinks I'm going home anyway. So she's like, it doesn't matter if you're going home, and which makes me feel bad because I'm like, not only are you my friend, but you know, thanks for kicking me while I'm down, so to speak.
I think the key is going to be this. Convincing Jessie that should you stay, he has absolute safety with you.
Mm-hmm.
And
he does. Honestly, I'm not going after him.
Tell him, though. Tell him.
Yeah.
Just come out right, tell him, say, listen, I give you my word, and say, I know what I've said, but just tell him exactly what you're telling me, saying, I want to reset with you, and if you feel you can do this, I would love to go for this. You say, you know, I have nothing to lose right now, and I would do anything to stay in this house. And say, you know, I would well, I don't know if I'd say I'd do anything because that might make him be like, "Rrr," you know, but I would just say, I want to stay in this house, so I want to be absolutely honest with you. My back's up against the wall. And I'd just say, if I stayed, I swear to anything, you and Natalie, or you specifically, I'd say just him, I'd be like, you have absolute safety with me. And I'd say, should I win HOH, I swear to God, I will put up Russell and Michele.
Yeah.
Just tell him that, because let me tell you this, he's not going to tell Russell that.
He's not?
He will not.
Okay.
I promise you anything.
You know he won't?
I know 1,000%.
Do you really think he'll talk to me, honestly? I mean, I know you don't know him that well. You think you will?
Yeah. Yeah. Just, which the key is going to be, though, catching him alone and saying, hey, can I have just a minute?
I don't know if that's going to work, trying to talk to him, because people are so, like, fishy.
Jessie, I don't know Jessie super well, but I know Jessie well enough to know that he's like me. Like where you said, I wanted to talk to you, and like, I'm always going to respect someone who comes right to me and says, hey, can I talk to you? And comes in here and just tells me what's on their mind.
Yeah.
Rather than wishy-washy, afraid to say it.
Yeah.
I'm always going to be more receptive to that kind of thing.
And he's the same way, you're
He's
saying?
the same way.
Okay.
Yeah. And just say, I'm not telling you, and just say, it's Monday night. I'm not asking you to make a decision right now. I'm not asking you to do that. Say, I'm just asking you to seriously look at this game and say, what's going to help you get further in this game?
Yeah.
You know? And just say, I think we got off to a bad foot, and I really would like to fix that.
Yeah. And I would, because I really feel like an ass for that whole situation. And even if he sent me home Thursday, I would turn to him and be like, regardless, even though you sent me home, I still want you to know I apologize. Because it's just bad timing.
Jeff would be pissed if Jordan goes home.
Yeah, but, I mean...
I didn't vote, though. I had no say in it.
Yeah, that shows you right there how personally he's playing. You know what I mean?
But I do agree, if Jordan goes home, I think you could sit back and say, Jeff, did you want me to go home?
Exactly.
You know? If he goes, well, no, but say, listen, and I think, I mean, if I have your Michele said she would do this, but I don't believe her. But if I have your words...
You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2. To chat live with fans of the show about what's going on in the Big Brother house right now, log on to sho.com. We'll be right back. You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2.
Whatever, but I mean, if you are not doing it, I know it's not Chima, because she tells everyone to their damn face what she thinks. I know it's not Jessie. I know it's not Natalie, because Natalie would tell everyone to their face what they think. I know it's not Lydia. I know it's not Kevin.
It's got to be somebody that's talking to both sides. I don't talk to both sides.
Do you think it's Jeff?
Maybe Jeff or Michele.
That leaves, I don't think it's Jordan. I really don't. So that leaves Jeff, Michele, and Russell.
And all three talk to both sides.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And honestly, my gut reaction is it wouldn't be Jeff. Like, I think Jeff would express his opinions.
I think so too.
But I don't think Jeff would be trying to stir the pot and get people to fight.
Yeah.
I really don't think that of him.
Yeah.
So that leaves 50-50.
Yeah.
And what do you know? Those are the two people that you said you would put up if you won. So.
That's true. No, I agree. I mean, that's what needs to be done, whether I'm here or not. They need to be put up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Key, I'm telling you now, the key's going to be getting Jessie to change his mind. That's going to be the key. Not that Jessie's in control or the leader of anyone by any means.
No, I know.
But I'm just saying, I think...
Other people are easier to sway than Jessie, too.
Michele's promised me her vote either way.
Okay.
Shima's promised me her vote either way, no matter what.
Okay.
Lydia and Kevin, in theory, have said they would. But I'm telling you now, who knows? If you can convince Russell to vote for you...
I may be in good standing.
Then he may go back to Jessie also and try and convince Jessie.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, the first step is you're going to need to pull Jessie in private. But the thing when he's going to be most receptive to it is when literally nobody's around.
But when is nobody around
Late
him?
at night.
They're around? Aren't
Like
Natalie
3,
and
4
Lydia? No?
No. Late at night, like 3, 4 a.m. Sometimes he
just happens to be in the kitchen by himself, and that's when you'd be like, hey, can I talk to you real quick in the green room?
Yeah. You really think he's going to speak to me?
I think he'll listen to you. I don't know what he would say in return initially, but he would listen to you. He'll always listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't know what he would be like, what he would believe. I don't know what he would actually think, but he would listen to you. Like, and I mean really, like, listen to what you have to say. He wouldn't be like, like, even if he's doing that, don't think he's not really listening to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I mean, if you really want to stay in the house, you got to try something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think the key's going to be convincing him he has safety. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really think that's it. I really, really think that's going to be the key, because I think his thing with you is he feels you've lied a lot, and he feels you for sure would put his ass up. It's game, right?
Yeah. Stressful.
Just remember, things change.
Yeah.
I mean, look at last week.
Yep.
Braden for sure was going home, and then Braden was saved. And then 20 minutes before eviction, everything changed.
Yep.
20 minutes before eviction.
Yep.
And I admit, you know, part of the reason why I changed my vote was out of fear. I admit it was a weak moment for me. I kind of felt like I had a flashback to high school.
Which is why I came up here and stood up to Jessie, to be totally honest.
No, I understand.
And I even, the whole time, it's been one of my main strategies, is just let emotions roll off your back, you know, leave them at the front door. Don't play like that, Laura. But it's just, honestly, if it weren't a wrong time of the month, it probably wouldn't have been that big of an issue.
Yeah.
But I felt like I was being bullied, and I was like, I just felt like I had no one, and it was just a weak, really bad place for me. And Jessie was just right place, wrong time, unfortunately. It didn't even really have anything to do with Jessie. It's just, you know.
No, I understand. And you know, honestly, and again, it was the heat of the moment thing. I made a poor decision. I'm not saying switching my vote was a poor decision, but I handled it the wrong way. What I should have done in hindsight, now that I'm calmed down and you know, whatever, I honestly probably should have said right before we sat down, I probably should have gone to you and Jordan, everyone in case, and be like, can I talk to you real quick? And I probably should have said, guys, it's a no-go. We can't do it.
Yeah.
It's a no-go. It's a bad idea. And that way everyone could just vote it out. Braden, it could have been a blowout. Nobody would have been on the outside.
Yeah.
And maybe this week would have been completely different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, hindsight's 20/20.
Yep.
And you can't go back.
Yep.
I tell you, Bobby would be worried that y'all tell.
You don't need
It ain't you, so let me keep it to myself.
It ain't me either.
Promise.
Cool. Then we're good, man. Sweet.
What is? Reasons.
Yeah.
It'll be just because, well, they put us up last week. He put us up.
Yep.
Yep.
That's stupid to play personally.
Yeah, I know. I mean, especially considering they can't trust Michele, because Michele will go whichever way the power is. I mean, do you realize that there when Michele came to talk to me, do you realize Michelle's talked to me 3 to 4 times more in the past 4 days than she has since day one?
Ever, yeah.
I guarantee you, after whoever has HOH Thursday, she won't have anything to say to me.
Yeah.
And she's on my team, Laura.
I know.
She's on my team.
I know. It's ridiculous.
She may as well be on someone else's team.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's thinking. She won't even tell me who she'd put up if she won. Not once has she told me. Not once.
Yeah.
And I just, Casey, I'm telling you, especially hearing what he told Jessie, Casey owes allegiance to nobody. I think personally, just throwing this out there.
Casey, please go to the diary.
How ironic. I think
I know.
Casey and Russell have a deal.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I think they may too. I thought of that earlier.
I think they do. I think Casey, like, and I'll tell you why, because Casey snoops. Like, you know how everyone and I know Russell said this. You know how Russell was saying, oh, Ronnie always tries to listen in on all conversations and blah, 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 blah. Even though I legitimately was just walking around to talk to people about, and you know, how many times, a couple of days before Braden's eviction, how many times did I really talk game with you or anyone?
Yeah, not
Not really at all.
Mm-hmm.
Casey, one day when I was talking to someone about personal stuff even, trying to tell me he conveniently, I counted it, Laura. He did it a couple of times, and then I started counting it. The times I counted, he walked past and past again 5 times.
Oh my gosh.
5 times.
Yeah.
Doing this. We were in the red room downstairs, and I was talking to Natalie and Lydia. Just about life stuff, not game, hand to God.
Mhm.
And he was doing this walking in his splash room. Eat. Did that 5 times, just that
Wow.
same look.
Yeah.
That's not suspicious at all.
I know.
I wanted to be like, we're not talking game. You can just come right through as many times as you want. It's completely cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
I mean, people just get so paranoid up in this place.
I know. It's part of the game, unfortunately.
That's why I was telling Jessie about, someone said in Chima, I said, you know, before I came in here, I thought, why do people go so completely insane in that house? Because you see the episodes where they're like, I know they're plotting against me. And they have the meltdowns in the DR.
And that's why.
And I'm like, how could that happen? Now that I'm in here, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you really start to believe everyone's plotting against you.
Yep.
You really, really do, because that's all you have time to do on these days off and
Yep.
everything. And it stinks because all I'm trying to do, in all honesty, Laura, is go week to week, make the best decisions that I can make for me and my teammates.
Yeah.
And by teammates, I mean whoever I'm aligned with. Which right now, let's be honest, I don't really have anyone I'm aligned with.
Yeah.
I'm looking to align with good people.
Yeah.
I thought by making a deal with Casey this week, maybe I could lay a foundation for some sort of thing with him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
No.
lie to you. But after hearing him say, he burned me, which did I really burn him?
No. You burnt. I mean, we got burned.
If anyone, you got burned the most. And I do apologize for that. I do. And I would hope if this works out, you would stick true to your word that this would be like reset ground zero.
Yeah, I mean, I needed to reset anyway, so I don't really hold hard feelings. I mean, I'm not blaming it on myself entirely because you did tell me something differently. So
Absolutely,
I'm
and I
not
accept-
lying anymore in this fucking house.
I accept
but,
complete ownership for that.
But I did show my ass, and I shouldn't have, and that oftentimes hurts people in this game, and that hurt me. So I think regardless who HOH was, I would have been put up. So even though you gave me your word, I mean.
And like I said, I do take complete and total ownership. I think you see that aside from the vote thing. And,
yeah.
you
Well,
know,
meaning I think we both need to reset. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think no eye for an eye, but I think that on both sides of it, I think I may have wronged you by showing my ass to Jessie, which may have made them come at the whole plan a little harder. You know what I mean? Which may have made you change your vote, and you held your word to me. I mean, you gave me your word and then went back on it. So I think either way, we both need to reset, and that's why that's why I haven't been rude to you about the decision, because it was probably the right one, unfortunately.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. So if we could, if you stayed, and Jeff were to win HOH, and let's say hypothetically, like how, I know you never know till you actually get into it. You know what I mean? But how likely do you think it would be that you could convince him?
I think
not
I
to
could
put me up?
convince him because he won't have anybody left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's really close with Jordan. So I think if you knock Jordan out, he's next closest to me. And I think I could convince him that you're not the threat, honestly. That there are bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
But I think if Jordan's here, it's just going to be a personal thing. And
Yeah.
their little romance, him having feelings for her, is going to take over anything. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't have personal feelings for me. I'm just a friend. And I think I can lay it on the table for him. And be like, look, Jeff, I think your odds, honestly, of not going up next week are obviously, and you see, you know just as much about this game, if not more than I do, are better if I stay than if Jordan does.
No, I'm thinking that. I thought that from the moment that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I feel, say hypothetically, and again, if any of this gets out.
I
you
know,
what
I'm
mean?
not saying anything.
Because that would be like just blowing any chance.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If Jordan, God, I wish you weren't on a slop. I'd give you one of my root beers.
I know, I'm just like miserable right now, and I keep trying to talk,
I've been
but I'm
there.
like
I
zoning
understand.
out.
I'm completely Don't think you have to hold back any complaining, and don't think I would hold any complaining
I know,
against
it's
you.
terrible.
Because
And that's one reason why I'm like been so like nervous about like talking
Yeah.
to people, because like I keep.
You feel
like,
edgy.
Yeah, how the fuck can
Absolutely.
I lie like this? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I just can't. And not that I'm trying to lie, but
Yeah.
you
No,
know,
why
it's
do you
hard
think
to keep
when I
your
was on that I
thoughts
kept
straight
like
and stuff.
breathing? And why do you think there were a couple of days I just went and I laid down for hours? Because it's
Yeah.
like I got to get myself together before I snap. You know what I mean? I completely understand. And why do you think I told Kevin whenever she was like populars? And Kevin was like, you said you wanted to go and slap it on. Why do you think I said, Kevin, you've never been on it. Don't wish that evil on someone unless you've been on it, because you don't know.
Yeah.
Because I honestly would say no one right now other than Chima, Michele, and myself knows what that's really like.
Yeah.
And it sucks, as you now know. But if Jordan hypothetically were to go, I know I would, the only people I feel I would be potentially at risk of putting me up would be Jeff, Casey, and potentially Russell.
Yeah, I think you're right with that. Dead on.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would say.
Yeah. Casey.
And I think I could persuade Jeff, and I think that I would have a shot with Casey, and I would try. I would give you my word that not only would I not put you up, I won't put Jessie up. Just, not even because I'm telling you this, but or I think you're aligned with Jessie because I know you're not. I legitimately am not going after him. It was my fault the other night, and I'm wise enough to see that. Take the game out of it. I'm wise enough to see that. I think that I would go to, I can give you my word that I'm not putting you up just because I'm not targeting you anyways.
Yeah.
I realized what I did this week, and I realized that it's probably my own fault I'm on the block. But I would give you my word on anything that I would go to bat for you when it came to Casey, Jeff, and Russell. And I think all three of them legitimately talk to me and listen to me. And you see that. They all three speak to me on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And that's all. I know you don't have a vote, but I know you have influence.
Part of me thinks that even if Russell wanted to put me up, I know he talks to Jessie. Obviously, they're athletes.
Exactly.
And I think Jessie would be like,
would go
don't
to bat
even
for
waste
you.
your time.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm the same way, and I would go to bat for you too. And if you've got Jessie and you've got me that both talk to Russell on a regular basis, I think that you'd be fine.
And I think you could talk Jeff out of it, which leaves just Casey. And I really don't think.
Which also shows you I'm more of an ally than Jordan, because Jordan can't sway anybody. Jordan can't really speak well enough. No, and she doesn't know enough about the game to even try.
Jordan will hate me forever if she's evicted.
Well, I mean,
it's not a game of making friends.
Yeah.
I think though she'll give.
I mean, I would be pissed too when I walked out the door. I'd be like, "F Ronnie, blah blah blah," but I realize it's a game. I mean, honestly.
No, I understand.
Who's not going to lie about that?
Yeah,
you know?
I know.
If you don't make it to the final two, you're going to be pissed at the person that sends you out. Everybody always is.
Sure.
But unfortunately,
but I will say this: even though Jordan is in the position she's in, I promise you. And I would say this to her and Jeff's face, and even Jeff is in the same boat. No matter what's happened, whenever they see the DRs, nothing but positive. Nothing but.
Same here.
Yeah.
So and that's why I always say, wait till you watch the tapes, because I lie. The only thing I've lied about in this house is when I told Chima, "You've got my word. I'm going to vote to keep you."
Right.
But not outside, but other sources came to me, telling me people were lying to me, blah, 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 paranoia set in, bad time of the month, and I made a big mistake.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Just hand to God, gut feeling. I really think it's Russell spreading the shit between everyone.
Yeah, I think it may be too. Either Russell or Michele. That's what I've kind of thought the past week.
Because I've heard some people come back to me, and who knows if it's true or not. You know what I mean? Like the whole thing they try saying about you, which I now feel bad about because I am starting to severely question whether it's true or not.
Yeah, that kind of pisses me off because I was one of the people that was like, it couldn't, like Ronnie, I trust Ronnie. And that's one reason why I was crying the next night. And I didn't want to say that because I don't want to play personally, and I don't want to affect anybody else personally.
No, I understand.
That's one reason why I was crying, because I was like, I've told you all along, like, and I thanked you early on. I was like, thanks for talking to me personally. Because not many people, well, I don't want to get upset, but not many people have, like, taken the initiative to get to know me. And I'm like,
what you do in your life.
Yeah, like, Ronnie cares, and, like, Ronnie's my friend, and you got upset. And I was like, I trust Ronnie. I know Ronnie knows it's Michele. Like, I went to bat for you. So that really kind of pisses me off that they would throw me under the bus like that.
I understand. No, I understand.
Sorry.
No. I completely understand.
And you try not to play personally, but then when you have people that give you the time of day and talk to you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I completely understand. But like I said, I've had some people come to me and say, "Oh, Michele said this. Michele said this." Were you out there whenever the comment was made about, "Oh yeah, didn't you know he does theater?"
Mm-mm.
I'm wondering if that was really Michele that said that.
No, I didn't hear anything about
Russell
that.
and everyone's trying to tell me that Michelle's out there making the comment, and I kind of tend to believe that she was the one that made this. That because I was out there. Remember I told you I volunteer at my local community theater in my town and everything. And Michelle's like, "Oh yeah, didn't you know? Why do you believe Ronnie? Didn't you know he's in theater? He can cry on cue and blah 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 blah."
I think it's kind of hard to cry on cue.
I know, and I'm like, just because I volunteer at my local community theater, really, you know. But anywho, I have had some people come to me and say, "Oh, Michele said this, but only like 3.
Yeah.
I've had practically everyone come to me and say, Russell said this about so-and-so. Russell said this about you. Russell said this about so-and-so.
Yeah, well, I've heard him say things about you, and I've told you that.
You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2. To chat live with fans of the show about what's going on in the Big Brother house right now, log on to sho.com. We'll be right back. You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2.
If you want to be the majority, you better change your vote. Blah, blah, blah. He said, but I'm not going to do that. He did it. And how I know he did that? Lydia told me after the vote, she's like, yeah, Casey came to me about 3 hours before eviction and said that we're in the minority, and if we want to be in the majority, we better vote to keep Brady and Chima. Tell me that's not verbatim what he said, because you were there when he said
I was there when he said that.
Tell me that. Casey is playing both sides. See, this is just a small taste of what I'm saying. That's the truth. I have no reason to lie to you right now.
No, because I could be walking out the door on Thursday.
No reason.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't trust Casey. I do not want Casey getting HOH next week.
Yeah.
I do not want him getting HOH. I would sooner take my chances with Jeff.
Yeah, I
getting
would
HOH
too.
and trying to get you to convince him.
I could convince Jeff. Jordan would do the opposite. Even if she told you she wouldn't, she would do the opposite because she's pissed. And they play. They don't know the game enough to play strategically. Neither of them. They play emotionally. And I realize it's better to have y'all in my corner than be against you. You know. And I've already made enough mistakes. And if I were to make a bad move, like put 2 people up I dislike, it may get me through the week, and I may get one strong person out. Whatever the case y'all may think I would target you for. I don't know if that sentence even made sense because I'm so out of it. I'm sorry. But I realize that would hurt me in the long run. So I'm not stupid.
The other thing that's going to help to convince Jesse, I believe, is telling him exactly what you told me. That, Jesse, no matter what you may think, you know, to get further in this game, sometimes you have to take a chance, you know, and say, I want to reset.
Yeah.
Say, I'm begging you. I want to reset with you. I want a chance to prove you. I would be a great ally for you. And tell him, say, you know, who are you going to keep Jeff? Say, Jeff's won 1 POV.
Exactly.
You know, say, I could beat Jeff in HOH.
Yeah.
Say, I could beat Jordan in competition.
Well, I think everybody knows I could beat Jordan.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Tell him, say, you know.
And honestly, I know you don't talk to Jesse much, but honestly, I've never, ever even, like, wanted to target Jesse. I don't have an issue with Jesse. It was just bad timing, and I hate myself for that. But, like, I don't have any reason to target Jesse.
Honestly, if that had not happened that night, I think it'd be Casey instead of you up on the block right now.
I'm sure.
Yeah. If that had not happened, it would have been Casey instead of you up on the block. But you know what? Things change in this game.
Yeah.
Things change, and I can tell this about you, Laura, and I totally respect it because I've got the same quality in me. You're a fighter.
Yeah.
Just like me. I don't give up until, like, it's ding, ding, ding. I'm down and out, and it's over.
Please go to the diary room.
I'm not out until Julie says I'm out.
Yeah. It's not until it says, by vote of whatever, blank, you've been evicted from the Big Brother house. It's not over till you hear that, for me.
Yeah.
You know? And Jesse is a logical man. He doesn't play emotions. He listens to reason. And the key's going to be convincing him, honestly, that if you stay and win HOH, it'll be Russell and Michele up on the block.
Yeah, and it would be. I told you that the other night when we talked. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I have nothing at all against Jesse, and I hate myself for even doing that, personally and in the game, because I don't have an issue with Jesse.
So, let's see here.
Just shit met fan.
You need 5 votes to stay. You're not getting Jeff's. Forget
No.
about it. There's 9 people, so you're not getting Jeff's. You might be able to get Chima and Michele. Well, I think they would respect me if I asked them to vote, so there's 2. If you can convince Jessie, you get Natalie. And if you can convince Russell, and that leaves
Kevin, Lydia.
Kevin, Lydia, and Casey, all 3 offbeats. You think you could get Casey's vote?
I don't know. I think he kind of likes me and Jordan equally. I don't know how strategically he plays. I'm going to try, but I don't know.
Casey might, you know, I don't know. I could try talking to him too. Try and get him to change his vote.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be an 8-1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
It would be weird.
Like, because...
But I could promise on whatever I needed to promise on that I'm not...
Yeah, it's going to be whether or not they believe it.
Exactly.
Whether or not they believe it. Well, I'll tell you this much. How late are you normally up?
I mean, normally late as hell, but right now, even talking to you, I'm getting, like, dizzy. You know, I'm about to eat, so I think that'll help.
If you have to take a nap, whatever, and then try and get up later, or if you want, I'll be up. So if you want, I'll even come in there and wake you up.
And wake me up,
yeah.
okay.
And, like, just lay a foundation today.
Yeah.
Don't try and bulldoze them to
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
But no, just say, listen, all I'm asking you right now, Jessie, is keep an open mind. Please listen to reason. Please consider what would be best for you and help getting you further in this game. And say, I know this is a difficult load to swallow, but please just really give it thought. And either way, please at least find me in private and let me know what you decide.
Yeah.
That way he's at least thinking about it, because I know then he respects HOH. He might come to me.
He'll talk to you maybe.
And then I might be able to be like, wow, I hadn't thought of that. I mean, is there anything to that, you think? And I might be able to push a little bit here, sculpt a little bit here.
Well, it's just, I mean, I'm not stupid, and I know if I stay, it's like you and Jessie could really help me in this game. You know what I mean?
And here's the thing about it. Jessie has not told me this, but there are rumblings in it. I think some of the athletes, and you know they don't talk with Jeff, so I think you know what I'm talking about. Some of the athletes want Russell out next.
Okay.
I know the offbeats want Russell out next.
Yeah. Okay.
That's half the house right there.
Yeah, because I don't want to make a mistake by telling him Michele and Russell, and he'd be like, wait, Russell's on my team.
No.
Okay.
I can promise you, if you said Russell and Michele would be up, you know.
Okay.
But here's how you get away with it so that he doesn't think you know anything. Just say, well, you know, I'm just going to be honest with you, you know, Jessie, I have nothing to lose, and I'm sorry if this is going to reinforce you want me to go home even more, but I just got to be honest with you. Be like, I want Michele and Russell up.
Yeah.
If I win HOH. Just act like that's what you have to do. Because if you say Russell and Michele and you're completely cool with saying Russell, he may be like, what does she know that I don't? He may be afraid that.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I mean?
see.
So if you just say, be like, Jessie, I've got nothing to lose, so to show you how legit I am on wanting to reset with you and you can trust me, to my potential, my own detriment, I'm just going to be brutally honest with you. I want Russell and Michele up.
And I told you that. You didn't even ask me or tell me. I told you that's how I want it up.
Yeah.
And I told you that the other night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you cannot tell anyone about that.
I'm not.
Because this will
I'm not. I haven't, you see.
I know. No,
Okay.
I believe you. No, you haven't. But yeah, that's going to be step one.
Okay.
Because if you can convince Jessie, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. You're like on life support now, and it's like going beep, beep.
I know.
Beep, beep, just like that. But I mean, I'm telling you, if you can convince Jessie, it's going to go beep, 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 beep. I mean, it's going to start picking up.
Yeah.
Because if Jessie gets convinced, Natalie will do it. If Natalie's convinced, I can get Chima and I can get Michele to do it. And if all 4 of those do it, and the tide starts to change, I bet you Casey, because he flows whichever way, Casey's going to do it.
Yeah.
The vote may go 7-2. Russell may still vote to evict you.
Yeah.
With Russell and Jeff being the only votes, just because Jeff is not going to vote to evict you.
Yeah.
That's just not going to happen. But no, I do agree with you, and I had that thought, and was hoping that was something you would say. I started thinking, wow, you know, I put Jordan up there because I thought Jordan would be able to forgive me, but now I'm starting to wonder about that. You know what I mean?
Well, I just don't think she knows enough about the game to know that. She just takes everything so personally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like enough about the game to know when moves need to be made, you know?
But I tell you this much, what I would like to see happen, and again, this is one of those things that can't go anywhere. This is me just venting, and again, it's one of the things that, you know, I just have to say to make myself feel better. You know that if it gets out there, then you'll go home and I'll just roll the dice, and I'll deny it because whatever. But what I would like to see happen is if you stayed, I would like to see you win HOH, put up Russell and Michele.
Me too.
And I'd like to see Russell ultimately go home.
Me too.
And then with Russell gone, I'd like to see me and you scoop up Natalie and Jessie and take Chima
as far as we can
and make a run for it.
I would love to see that.
I would like to see that happen.
Me too.
I'd like to see the 5 of us just, you know, and after that, as much as I hate to say it, I'd like to see Jeff go just because of
Yeah, we can get rid of Jeff, and then we can get rid of Lydia or Kevin.
Only because, obviously, he's never going to forgive me for what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, only because of that. And plus, I know Chima, between me and you, I know Chima wants Jeff gone.
Yeah. Okay.
And I know Kevin wants Jeff gone.
Yeah. Well, I completely agree with that.
And I know Lydia wants Jeff gone. Like, this whole house wants Jeff gone.
Jeff gone, okay.
He'd just be an easy out to buy us time, cement our position. And then after that, I'd like to see Casey, just because I can't trust him.
Me either, yeah.
And obviously, I mean, we thought, and that's, you know, that's what's really ironic about it. I know I lied about it at first, but it's just because I didn't know where you guys were at on the matter, but I came clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree.
I came clean.
And I lied to Chima, but I came clean. And you were up here when I came clean.
No, absolutely.
And that's the only thing I've lied about in this house, which may be enough to seal my fate, but that's the only thing I've lied about in this house.
And the thing about it, though, if you think you can get through this game without lying,
you're
lying.
Yeah.
It's the nature of the beast.
Yeah, it is.
That's why I lied about the vote to begin with. Wanted to buy myself some time.
Exactly, because you didn't know who was going to get HOH.
Yep.
I completely agree with it.
Wanted to buy
You're
myself
right.
some time.
And you came clean, and I respect that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I lied to Chima, but I came clean. You heard me come clean. I made a mistake, and
I did. Yeah. We're on the same boat in that. I completely understand and respect that.
And that's why I didn't
take it personally.
Exactly, when I was put up.
Yeah, absolutely. Casey, however, Casey only came clean on a lie when he was drunk after watching the movie. Did I tell you about that?
No.
Yeah, he came downstairs drunk after watching the movie, and he admitted that he told Lydia that no one in this house should trust me. He admitted he told everyone in this house pretty much.
Wow.
That no one should trust me, and that I shook his hand on the vote, and blah, 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 blah.
See, he was one of the people that did throw up the fact that you were the liar and the rat. And Jeff did too.
Yeah.
Jeff said it a lot. I mean, you heard Jeff. Jeff said it to you.
Yeah,
and I was the one that was like, no, you know, Ronnie was upset, blah, blah. Ronnie shook my hand, and it's Michele, whatever. I don't even want to talk about it anymore because the whole situation, you know.
No, I understand. But the thing about this, though, Casey, what's ironic about it is Casey said, oh, Ronnie's the liar, whatever, blah, blah. I told one lie. Casey's told 4.
Yeah, and I told one lie. You see what I'm saying?
Casey's told 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, people in glass houses.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not going around, I mean, if I went around and I said, like, Casey's face, if I said, hey, you lied about blah, 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 blah. The only thing Casey would have, like, saying was like, well, you lied about your vote. I'd be like, okay, house poll. Who have I told that I lied about my vote?
Everybody.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've come clean. Casey, what have you come clean on?
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
So just know, not that I'm saying put him up next week, because I'm not, because there's bigger fish to fry.
I agree.
But just know Casey cannot be trusted. You've seen the evidence tonight. If nothing else, that verbatim when he told us he would not go to Lydia and Kevin and say that.
Yeah, that's
And
enough
he
right
did.
there. Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing about, they didn't know I was in on that. They had no clue that I was even, I mean, being perfectly honest with you, they had no clue I was voting with you guys up until 20 minutes before. What happened was they came up to me and they said, I don't know if they've tried to get to you or not, but just know this.
Yeah, I see.
That's how it went. They had no clue.
I see.
They had no clue. So they had no reason to lie about that. I mean, it's one thing if you hear completely different things and you're like, did they say this, did they not? But whenever you hear verbatim, word for word, what he said he was not going to do, and then it comes back that he did it, it has to be true.
Exactly. I agree. Yeah.
It has to be true. So, I mean, honestly, if I were you, I'd play nice with Casey, try and get him to switch your vote, but
I don't trust him.
if you stay, I would not tell him too many game secrets.
Okay.
I wouldn't, just to protect yourself.
Okay.
I would not. Same thing with Michele. Talk to her, be nice to her. Do you know Casey and Michele do the same thing, FYI?
Yeah.
They come down, so what do you think about this? You say something, then what do they say?
Nothing.
Nada. Their mouth stays sealed shut. But whenever, even before the vote, whenever you would say something to me, what would I do? I would respond and say something back to you.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing right now.
Yep.
They're just wanting information so they can try and sink people.
Yep.
That's it. You notice Russell does the same thing?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I mean, I'm on the same page, so if I stay in the house, you know, hopefully it'll be done. Hopefully, even if I'm gone, it'll be done, you know?
Well, I mean, just the key's going to be
Jessie.
And like I said, whenever you go downstairs, which I'm going to come down shortly after you, I'm just going to get a fuse real quick. If anyone says anything, just tell them, say, that's between me and Ronnie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Say, I'm on the block. I reserve my right to make my pitch. That's all I
Anybody
would say.
does, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have a fruit roll-up, Ronnie?
Yeah.
I'm not going to eat it, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm going to save it.
Yeah. I was saving that last pack of Gushers for Jordan because she wanted them.
Okay.
I'm still going to give them to her, even though she hates my guts.
She just doesn't understand the game enough to not play personally.
No, I understand.
And I know you're
I think
wise
Jeff
enough
is
to
on that
understand
level,
that.
too,
Yeah.
somewhat. It's like Jeff, he said he didn't understand, and this was us speaking hypothetically. He said, Ron, I don't even understand in what alternate universe any reason you would put Jordan on the block. I said, just hypothetically speaking, Jeff, to ensure I got your vote a certain way.
Exactly.
He goes, that makes no sense.
Yeah, it does.
I said,
complete
yeah,
sense.
it does, because you're not ever going to vote against her.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
He just doesn't. He just doesn't think that
understand.
way.
No.
He just doesn't think that way.
They
Not
don't-
that he's dumb, because he's not dumb. I just don't think he thinks gameplay that way.
Yeah.
You know.
I agree.
He just sees it as they put me up, I'm coming after them.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm sorry, but even if you had put me up and I stayed, I would have been like, you know what? If the roles
Part
were
of the
reversed,
game, they're
I would have
bigger
been like,
fish to fry.
I'm not happy about it, but you know what? I got no best option other than just to roll the dice and not put him up should I win HOH and
Yeah. I agree.
see where it takes me.
Yep.
But yeah, convincing Jessie.
I'll talk to him. We'll see.
And like I said, just lay the groundwork. Just go
Yeah.
to him and just be like, listen, you know, I'm, you know, and first off, I'd open with the apology, and I'd say, and I know it's very easy for you in your head to be like,
She's doing it
she's
for a
just
vote.
saying this or for a vote or whatever.
But I'm
Say-
going to explain to him, even if I walk out the door, I'm going
Yeah.
to apologize again so he knows I'm being legitimate.
Yeah. And say, you know, even if I were evicted, then I said, whenever you watch the episode back, you'll see I apologize again to you, to Julie.
Yeah.
You know, and whatever. And I'd say, you know, the thing about it is, I'd say, and just, I would wait till later in the conversation.
You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2. You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2. To chat live with fans of the show about what's going on in the Big Brother house right now, log on to sho.com. We'll be right back.
What's in your hand? It looks like a vial of blood.
Lip gloss and a fruit roll-up
Oh, never mind.
that I'm saving.
Oh, you're holding on to the fruit roll-up?
Yeah.
Where did fruit roll-ups come from?
Ronnie's basket.
used to love fruit roll-ups. That's an 80s
I always
thing.
hated fruit roll-ups.
You didn't like them?
I gotta make some tea. I feel like I'm like gonna pass out almost.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Put this in the microwave.
Yeah. Except for
Jordan.
Jordan, she's in the DR.
Ew. There's something floating in here.
Oh yeah. I'm excited to see how this turns out. Whether it's any good.
I hope so.
Hit the spot everyone will be eating slop pancakes.
I know.
There's a third of those to do something.
Yes, it was.
I do not doubt you
We're
there.
straight.
The moon had the spoon.
The spoon,
yeah. Coke in it.
No, for real, I didn't drink a lot. I poured
Everything
one glass,
happened
dude. I'm
before.
not joking.
No matter where I
And I had a
go,
little
when I went to my
copper.
college, you're like, man, you should have been here a few years ago.
Yeah,
When
no,
I
it's always
worked at
feeling we're a few
Skybar-
years behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
It's
you
great.
should have worked here when it first opened.
Shima, when we got here, let's open a club and just make it amazing.
Twitter and stuff, blog and Twitter.
Or bar. We'll do that.
No blog yet, but I've Twittered twice.
But everything in
He's here.
Good. That's.
I've had my 2 beers.
Oh, there you go.
How was your meeting?
Huh?
How was your meeting?
It was okay. Just kind of like trying to make my pitch, you know, unfortunately.
Oh, so you went up there, or he asked you?
I asked him if I could talk to him earlier. Okay, how much vegetable do you think?
Well, you gonna make the whole thing?
I might as well.
Okay. Probably like half a cup or something. Yeah, good.
Good.
Oh, Aunt. Dude. He's still making up stuff about you. He's still saying like lies about you. It's pissed
Really?
me off.
Ronnie?
Yeah. I was just like, he's like, you need to trust me. I was like, well, why are you still lying to me? It pissed me off.
So ridiculous.
Yeah. He really thinks I'm stupid. I just don't understand.
I'm so tired of
But anyways,
this.
yeah, I'm tired of it too. But I'm just like, oh. So I don't want you leaving the house and me thinking bad things of you. It's just
Yeah.
like, it's bullshit. Anyways. Or vice versa. It's like one of
Exactly.
those things where it's like, oh, he told you all bullshit about me, and so you end up staying, and you're like, turn against me.
Exactly. No, I don't believe anything.
Yes.
I think that's enough salt, or probably a lot more.
Probably a lot more. You can get the big salt shaker.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
How much?
Yeah, if you want to go, a lot of salt. Because that's a lot of slop, and it's just going to balance out the sloppiness, not make it salty. So.
I think that much?
Yeah.
Some more
We'll
pepper?
adjust it.
Let's get some more pepper.
We'll only like do a little bit of it, and then
Is
try
this
it out.
pepper?
Or
salt? This is salt.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I think the pepper thing is empty. People are using the
Oh, is it?
grinder.
That
Yeah.
grinder?
Yeah, because people are just emptying the stuff from like that.
Now I
thing
can
into
put like
this.
balsamic vinegar and other stuff like that in there. You have any other suggestions?
Ooh, I don't know. Where's the list? I don't know why that thing keeps disappearing. I mean, just try it like that for now. I
Okay.
mean, this is cooked, so it should be a little bit fluffier and stuff. That might be real good.
Mm-hmm.
And you get your honorary certificate in slop chemistry.
Slop chemistry, I know. I know the molecular structure now. Should I taste it in here first?
Ooh, it probably won't taste that good. Yummerific, huh?
Really salty.
But some of the salt will come out in the grease and stuff. So.
Yeah, it's true.
Not mentioning that yet. Sorry, they're all talking about LA, like clothing and stuff. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay. How much in here?
Not too much because you got
probably
oil
too
in there.
much, but that's
no, that's
okay.
fine.
This actually doesn't taste too bad, so hopefully it'll be good. Fuck, it's something different.
Yeah.
I could eat it just like that, honestly. I feel like, should I put like Worcestershire sauce or something in there? I feel like
Can you put that in there?
I think so. Where's the damn list?
I don't know. Like, I thought they left the papa here, but it's
Let me
not
get my
there.
tea.
That should be up.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't try anything crazy fancy. So.
Cinnamon. Hot sauce, ketchup, barbecue sauce,
Oh, there you go.
Worcestershire sauce.
Cool.
I mean, or do you think I should just leave it? Try one like that first, and then we'll try it. Okay, yeah.
Pass it up. So do you feel like he was being honest with you, or you're just bullshitting?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter at this point. I just want to stay.
I know, but...
So, some of the stuff I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some stuff, no.
Yeah.
They kind of taste like potatoes, in all honesty. Like mashed potatoes.
That's awesome.
How hot should I wait for it to get?
I forgot the rules, like whether you're supposed to like drop a drop of water on it, it's supposed to sizzle. I don't know.
I don't even.
It's like dangerous.
There's no way I know. So what was wrong with the milk? It froze?
It was a little frozen,
Do you think it's safe to use?
Yeah. I mean, frozen milk is just, it means the fridge is too cold, that's all.
Oh, okay.
I cut down the one in the storage room to 4 too,
Oh,
because yeah, all the meat is in the fridge and it's frozen.
That is. Good job, Michelle.
Thanks. Yeah, I was like, things shouldn't be frozen in the fridge, that's bad. Makes all the veggies go bad and all that.
Exactly. Who cleaned in here? It looks nice.
It's just funny how many people don't know how to play house. It's so cute.
I know.
I'm like, seriously? We're all adults.
I know. That's true. Gosh, I love tea. Okay. You think we're good? Go.
Say it's rolling, so that's a good sign. Yeah, why not?
Okay. One more stir. We can't use garlic?
I don't think so. The garlic salt. Oh, wait. Garlic salt. Yay. I wish I had known this, man. Like, I kept reading this list and, like, seeing nothing on here.
How much should I put in?
Just a touch, because you put a lot of salt in already.
Okay.
And you can season it with the garlic salt afterwards.
Exactly.
Well, it's going to be good.
The way I like it. Eat freaking oatmeal slop for breakfast, the pancake things for lunch, and these for dinner. I mean cookies for lunch.
Not too bad.
Nope. Tastes pretty good. Let's see how they cook up. Dump them in.
Yeah, why not? Oh, come on, sizzle, sizzle.
To like that size per cake.
Yeah, probably. I've never made like potato pancakes or anything like that. You're like, come on. There we go.
Turn up a little higher than turn down, I guess. The mix tastes good.
There we go, already sizzling.
Good. Yay!
Woo. Small victories in this house.
I know. How long do you think I should wait?
You probably want it to be lightly gold on like each side.
Okay.
So if it starts looking like it's turning around the edges. Yeah, it's definitely not good yet. It's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
It's thick.
Hey. What do you mean?
Upstairs.
Nothing. Talking about something that I asked him earlier if I could talk to him. I can smell the slop now.
Oh. Yeah. Protein pancakes.
It's warm at least and cold. I need to put my jacket on.
Oh.
Can't believe y'all have beer. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I told you, this was the worst thing for me. It was like, depriving me of food, but if everyone's drinking, I'm like,
I
hell
know, it
no.
sucks.
You know. There's no Budweiser this time.
Okay.
So, it wouldn't have worked out.
I know, they're looking out for me. You think a lot longer?
They might want to flatten them too. I don't know. Oh, no? Bad idea. Oh, you're so sticky, Slop. You're not frying enough. Maybe it needs more oil.
Maybe.
It's like all on the other part of the pan. You just tilt it back.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. That's what happens when you fry stuff. Yeah, it's sort of more baking than frying without the oil. It's like slanted a little. There you go, now it's getting a little crispy on the edges.
Should I flatten it now or not mess with it yet?
I think, it's not cooking on top, so you can flip it and try to flatten it then, because it should be like more solid on the bottom. Unless it's not. It's not cooking at all. Oh, there you go. Oh, you need goggles.
I know, fuck. This is really dangerous.
Yeah. Because there's too much water in it. Yeah, I just got burned all the way over here. Jeez. I was frying chicken parmesan where I got my scar on my arm.
Maybe this wasn't a good
Like
idea.
this thing right here, I did like a couple months ago. It'd be so greasy.
Ouch!
I'm sorry, this is just not being humorous. Maybe these should be baked with oil on the bottom.
Okay.
Maybe. Those are so greasy. And all the crackling is not
Yeah,
good.
it's not gonna work. We're gonna have to bake them.
Damn you, sloth. Like fire in the Big Brother house.
I know. I'm done trying. We'll bake them. It'll be like slop cookies, but
yeah,
we'll dip them in ketchup. Tastes good. Okay.
How's my beer?
Oh, jeez.
Are there more dishes?
Where are we even putting the baking pans at?
Oh, some of them are right here. There's one here. And these other ones should all be there. I think for this you might want like a pan that has some corners in case like the oil's all like popping all over.
Okay.
You could probably make like slop, like almost like cupcakes, you know, like cornbread
or
something.
I know. How much oil you think? Oops, that's probably way too much.
Yeah, let's spread around.
Trying to come up with anything I can to have some dinner, Ronnie.
I know. That slop is evil. That's how much, and I mean this. Whether I go home next week or whether I win, or anywhere in between, whenever they say what was the most difficult part about your Big Brother experience, I will say it's a tie. 1, the constant paranoia. 2, slop. Slop really, honestly, truly, without exaggeration, is the devil's food.
I know.
It really is. And it's not because it tastes bad. It's not because it tastes bad. It's because it's a mental mind job just having to eat that nonstop. That's why it's the devil's food.
You know, I probably got grease in here.
Oh, yum.
Okay. Do you think we're good? Should I make them small? Like,
Yeah, they'll probably flatten out a little bit, but that's probably good. I mean, the worst that can happen is that they're no good.
I know, yeah. It's not like we're running out of slop, unfortunately.
Yeah, so depending on how thick they are, you might have to bake them for a little bit and then try to broil the top of them so they cook.
Okay.
Too.
How would I do that? Like, how do you broil the top of them?
Well,
I feel
so
bad, I
you,
just
you
don't
could bake it in the middle of the oven, and then if
she's in the diary room.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I wonder if she's having a poor little breakdown sometime.
They kept me in there for a long time earlier, too.
Yeah.
I guess they do.
All
that.
those nominees are all the questions.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I feel we all need something funny right now. You know? You know how the HOH gets to Twitter now, Jessie said? Well, I Twittered twice. Today was the second time I Twittered. And I guess apparently, I don't know if this happened for Jessie too, but the fans get to ask the HOH not game questions, but personal questions. Right? Would you like to know what the fans cared the most to ask me about?
Yeah.
My wardrobe. Why do I wear the t-shirts I wear?
Like your dork shirt?
Yes.
What else did they ask you?
That's pretty much it.
Wow.
Yeah, that really is. That's pretty much it. But isn't that but that got me to thinking, wow, what off-the-wall crazy questions are we all going to be asked once we get outside these walls?
I know, yeah.
You are not allowed to talk about production.
So put them in the middle rack.
Yeah.
Like this.
No, that's the top rack. So the bottom. Yeah, so just gonna bake on the bottom. And then I was saying, since they're sort of thick, they might not cook on the top that well, because they'll be burned on the bottom and not cooked on the top. So you might have to switch them to the top rack and turn on the broiler.
Okay.
And the broiler is just press this and then high.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
It's hot. I made a mess, Ronnie. It didn't even work.
Yeah. You know, is the thing's gonna work?
This?
The problem is you can't put flour in it and stuff, which would make it rise.
No, baking soda.
You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2. To chat live with fans of the show about what's going on in the Big Brother house right now, log on to sho.com. We'll be right back. You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2.
Okay. Have you gotten into your chocolate delight cereal?
I'm gonna get in that.
Michele, please go to the diary.
Oh, I'll be called out. They always call me when I'm drinking. Why do they do that?
I know, I don't like being called in when I've been drinking.
I hate being called when I've showered and have my makeup on.
Yeah, I totally now see why people go in there all busted and looking.
Big Brother, can I please eat the fucking fruit roll-up before I shoot myself?
Where are pickles?
Behind, right there, behind the sour cream.
Just think of it as a goal.
I'm trying, but I'm hungry. It'd be one thing if I wasn't, like, dying of hunger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just a mental job more than anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's your next idea?
I don't know. We're baking some stuff right now, so we'll see how it turns out. My next idea is I have to eat something before I pass out.
I would suggest that too.
I just want to eat that Crunch bar so bad. I was like, Jordan, we could both eat one thing and take a penalty vote on both sides, and it doesn't really affect anything, but I would not do that to the game.
So this, after we were on Slop and now after you guys are on Slop, I think from now on, anytime you watch a future season and they talk about Slop, how hard it is,
Well, no.
you'll have a whole new inside opinion on that, won't you?
Exactly.
That's why, I swear, next season I will be watching, and whenever people around me are like, oh man, come on, Slop's not that bad, I'm like, hey, screw you. You haven't had to do it.
Yeah, it's the worst thing I've ever done.
Screw you.
What you making, Jordan?
Tea.
Oh.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
I love Wendy's sweet tea. So good.
I love fruit roll-ups.
God, I do too.
Come on, Jordan, you can eat your gushers. I like my fruit roll-up.
Yeah. Should you go in the diary room like that? You
Yeah.
look cute.
No, I don't.
Look at me. I look like a dyke.
No, you
I
don't.
probably look buff. Why is he trying to be nice to me?
He's trying to be nice to me, too.
He's scheming. They're all scheming.
They're always scheming. That's all they do,
I walked back
24/7.
there.
scheme.
I know. I walked back there and they were all back there like talking. And then when I walked in, they were whispering. And then, you know. It's like slop or pickles. I wish there was another option.
I hear you, sister.
Hmm?
I said, I hear you, sister.
But like, seriously, how much I be nice to you and talk to you?
I know.
Ooh, that's so salty.
What is? I know. She said to make it salty because the oil will bake off the salt. I know.
Ugh.
Yeah, don't use that for regular. That's the stuff we put all the shit in.
Just eat another pickle.
Yeah, napkin. They got out.
We're gonna make this shit up all day.
I know you don't.
Dude, we'll do a wrestling match one night, man. We'll tag in and shit, man.
Dude, it would be so awesome.
It'd be fun. I think I'll blow a knee, but I'll try.
Have like hot tags.
No,
like
I'm gonna do my beard
down.
like him. We'll do it one night, Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll do it, man.
Well, we need to have names.
And, no.
Birdman, Captain America.
No. Me and you'll do. We'll do. I'm gonna do my thing like yours, man, and we'll.
Please go to the diary room.
We have names for everyone. Hey, the Whopper.
That's actually a good one.
What do you think? Some for Kevin, like the Incredible Hulk.
Take a seat, I'll be back.
You going in?
I got diarrhea.
All right.
Mr. Fabulous.
There it
Just
is.
gonna do your finishing move on me, man.
Oh, he's going for his finisher. Oh no!
Oh no!
It's all over.
It's over.
And then he gets
Russell, we
kicked.
already know what yours is gonna be.
What?
The love muscle.
Michelle, you are not allowed to talk about
Oh,
production.
scheming.
What's going on in there?
Love muscle.
She's like walking outside. She's like not even doing anything.
Dude, that's my new thing for everything. Jesse, please get down. You're scheming.
Get down.
Scheming.
Adjust your mic.
Stop climbing.
Scheming. What's he doing? Scheming.
Right?
Thinking about scheming.
Oh, I have no tolerance. It's bad. At least they cut off the alcohol, like 2 per person.
How do you make them cookies?
Huh? Cookies. I take the uncooked mix it with a shitload of sugar, a little bit of oil, a little bit of milk, a little bit of salt because you have to balance out
Holy
the
shit.
oatiness.
It's a lot.
Just like regular cookies.
What's
pretty much
this?
without.
Are y'all using any of this?
No, I don't know what
No.
that's from.
Yeah, I'll show you whenever you want to make cookies. Do cookies.
I know.
Get water in that.
Ronnie's like trying to be so nice to me. And I'm like,
What?
Ronnie's like trying to be so nice.
I know. I'm like,
The what?
the trash smelled real bad.
Oh
when we
yeah,
took
for
it
sure.
out. I just scraped the inside of my leg with this. Fuck, that hurt. What?
Mr. Handsome.
He was smelling like
Mr.
you
Handsome.
too.
Call him
Just a
Soap
great-
Bar.
Yeah.
What
Bold
did
and
you
beautiful.
say?
The jacuzzi was smelling like
Oh, I
poo.
thought you said my pussy was.
It's a real tough.
No.
Yeah, they'd be scared of you.
Sorry, Shima.
Promise my
Real
poo.
intimidator.
My the JJ
smells
smell
like-
like poo.
Like petunias.
Dr. Biff Arrington.
There you go.
There it is.
Dr. Blake Arrington.
Dr. Blake Suave.
Dr. Blake.
No, Dr. Blake Arrington's about right.
Yeah, exactly, right? That's what they always are like that. Dr. Blake Arrington, played by Jeffrey.
And then he does the turn to the camera. That's the camera.
Dun, 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 dun.
Takes his shirt off and shit. Reveals.
Doctor, why is your shirt off? Well, I was going to show you where you're actually in pain. On my own body.
Right. Does it hurt you here? What about here?
And that way there's an excuse to put you up next week.
Don't repeat that. You know that's a lie.
Yeah.
I don't even talk to her.
I know. No, exactly. So then they'll say next week, oh, that's why now we put you up.
Oh, you know, they're just turning around. You know how this game's going. Whatever Jesse says, the way he says to vote, that's how the whole house is going to vote.
No, it's, yeah, we can talk about it.
You know, it's just awful. And then they have to put me and Laura against each other, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both you girls need bugs.
I know. Michelle, if they don't, or if someone didn't make a move,
yeah,
they're letting him walk through this whole thing.
We'll talk.
What you think, Michelle? They're doing all right?
They're doing all right. They're not brown.
You said you wanted to put ketchup on them?
To cook a long time because they got the protein on them. They're not like starchy, you know?
How did the cookies cook so fast?
Because they were
Russell,
uncooked.
Please go to the diary room.
Duh.
Yeah. Because Russ will be tipsy too. I don't know, like, I always thought, like, when I watched the show, I'm like, what are these people saying? Like, and this is it.
I'm scheming. In the diary room.
Uh-oh.
Well, I was like, thank you for the drunk DR. Like, they always drag me in there. I'm like,
pretty buzzing.
belching.
Yeah, I gotta go with DR.
They called you?
Yes, they want me to scheme.
Shit, I wasn't even out yet when they called you then. The hell?
They're rapid firing the DR.
I'm busy.
Daisies. What kind of fruit rolls is this? Strawberry?
I think cherry, fucking amazing.
Man, all this like stuff I can't eat.
Oh yeah.
I remember eating one of those. I would go into like shock or something.
Because they had that in there?
Yeah, I would go to sleep.
Red 40, yeah?
Mm-hmm. What fruit needs like color?
I know, yeah.
Like it's got strawberries in it. Come on. Sorry, my inebriation.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
What shows inebriation?
No, I mean, I know how annoying it is when you're not drinking and be around people that are. Or at least me.
Yeah. No, I don't care at all.
Okay.
Jordan, they haven't taken your key yet.
What?
They haven't taken your key yet.
Oh, wow. I guess they didn't put us on outside lockdown for that long. That'll be tomorrow. They'll put us outside and do that. You're like, yay. Okay.
I know.
Woo.
I just want Thursday to hurry up and get here.
I do too, girl. Either way, I'm ready for it. Whether I hope
I already
you know-
prepared myself too. Either
Yeah.
way. So.
Yep. Either way.
Maybe they want it so we have hard feelings toward each other or something. You know?
Yeah.
Like trying to
no.
put us up against each other. Yeah, definitely not for me either.
You were not allowed to talk about production.
That's not you guys. No.
Because I definitely don't. And if you.
Yeah, if you stay, I promise you I will not at all be upset with you.
I know. If you stay either, I won't, because.
We didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, it's just. I should have listened to you because you were right for the whole time, and I feel so dumb that I didn't listen to you. I'm so mad at myself. I'm so mad. I thought I could read people good. I suck.
Well, you probably read normal people, but they're not normal people in this
Yeah.
house. I want to eat this. It's like when you have people that like do telepathy, not like, I'm talking sci-fi crap now.
Yeah.
But
Right.
it's like, but then you have the people that have been trained to like block that.
I think that's why Jeff isn't good at it either, because Jeff, I think, is.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be a good people reader. But I'm definitely not. I know rats and weird people. I knew that was like be the one thing that would be hard for me. I was just like, I will depend on other people to help me read people. 'Cause
Yeah, Michelle,
I
you
don't
do
get
good
people.
at it.
What?
You do good at it.
Really?
That's why, what's his name, gets so
I don't
mad
know.
because you don't tell anything, which is good. You don't
Well,
need
yeah,
to.
no, I'm unreadable, but I can't read other people. Like, I try, but...
How long do you think those things will take to cook? Like 30 minutes or longer?
I don't know. Let's check them. Ooh, they're frying up nice, I think, finally. Maybe like 10 more minutes or something.
And then broil them?
Yeah, just if you want the top crispy.
Yeah, I do want the top crispy.
If
Hopefully
you
this
broil
works,
them though,
Michelle.
it's not 10 minutes. It's like, it heats up fast because it's right next to it.
Okay.
It'll burn.
What am I getting? Tea.
But it's interesting. I don't know whether protein burns. It probably burns a little bit slower than like flour and stuff does. But still, no fires.
Yeah.
Evacuate the house. Go in the backyard. There's a fire. It'll be funny.
I know.
You set a fire.
It would suck.
This.
Yep.
Emergency exit for everyone.
My body hates this.
Let it burn. Excuse me, I'm right beside you.
Okay.
You making cookies or
No, sweet tea.
Yeah.
That should be sweet enough.
So happy looking.
You can't have one of
Oh,
those.
Chima's drinking.
I just can't like that much.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna clean it when I get back.
You're drinking, Natalie?
I'm going to. What are they gonna do?
I want one.
I want a fruit roll up.
I want to see your mouth.
Damn it. said shit.
Oh. Don't hold my booty. My purdy booty.
Is there anything left in here? This seems so sketchy, like eating sugar out of this.
Just close the door in my face.
Oh my god.
Close the door in my face.
What is this one? Are they all the same flavor?
You gotta leave the gushers.
I don't want gushers. I just
Where's the
want
cakesters
at?
Right there. So basically, it comes down to you, Kevin and Lydia.
For
Okay,
what?
what the fuck,
What is
though?
going on?
Seriously, what
No,
happened?
to what we were talking about earlier, getting rid of Russ.
But why?
I
We
can't
had
do
the
this.
chance. What the fuck?
It just wasn't the right week, and now
Why
it's the
wasn't
right
it?
week.
Okay, what
because you
happened?
have numbers.
we need Laura out, but he goes, Lydia, I need to break, we need to break up Jessie and Natalie, and then Jessie, I'm like, because he knows that Jessie and Natalie are inseparable, and then he knows that, like, if Jessie goes, then she has you, and
Guys.
he goes me and Kevin, and he's like, I calculated yelling at you, I calculated blowing up at Jeff, I've calculated everything.
It's all
You
strategy.
he goes, Lydia, you don't even know. He's like, I just want to make sure it's me and you till the end, and I laughed at him, and he's like, what's up with that? What's up with that? And I was like,
I was laying
I can't
outside
trust
sleeping.
you.
Okay? He woke me up and was like, "You should go inside and sleep, because I can talk to Casey." I said no.
He told me Casey wants to put me up. That me and
Ronnie
Kevin are
walked
dead weight.
outside. Laura, Casey, and Russ were there. He told Ronnie, go inside. I need to have a conversation with these two people.
Which, FYI, okay, hear me out here. Let's play a little.
You know what? All I'm saying is it's some bullshit because we had the opportunity.
It wasn't the right
Hey,
week,
hey,
though.
Please let me have the floor. I got a bombshell I'm gonna drop on all of you. Let's play a little thing right now, just a discussion here. It's called Devil's Advocate. Let's consider the flip side of the coin here. Would you like to know what that conversation was that I was told to go inside for?
Yeah.
Laura spilled every beans about it. And you know what? I believe her.
Okay,
Tell us.
Russell is starting to rally the other side to try and evict me, you, and Jessie.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
I believe it.
And Russell,
Guys,
no, but Kevin,
guys.
Russell's been telling me that you're gonna switch on us and you're gonna go with Casey.
That's why we said
on
it.
us.
That's why we said that. They said Russell said you're switching sides.
Yeah.
Russell thinks that conversation out there. Casey said he would have no doubt with Russell getting you to flip.
Wait, say that again?
It was Casey, Laura, and Russell outside.
Russell thinks he can get you to flip, and Jordan's just gonna help him.
Russell said he thinks he can convince you to come to their side and join them.
That's
Casey
like
says you
Jordan's
can flip
talking
too.
to me now.
Yes, it is. Hold on. Let me just throw this out here. And don't say anything till I'm finished.
You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2. To chat live with fans of the show about what's going on in the Big Brother house right now, log on to sho.com. We'll be right back. You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2.
Fucking chick would say
Laura
her.
threw on the table. She said, I will tell you this. She said, if I do stay, she goes, whether Russell flips the votes, she goes, or whether it's because whatever. She goes, I promise you something, Ronnie. If something happens and I stay, I'm putting Russell and Michele up on the block and if I win HOH. 100,000%.
I don't trust her because she fucked Chima twice.
I'm voting out.
You know who I don't trust more, Russell? And I've been saying that
But
from
who
the
would you like
beginning.
to vote out? You, Laura
we
or
can
Jordan?
control Jordan in a way. We cannot control
No,
Laura.
Jordan cannot be controlled. No, I believe that.
Here's the thing,
She
though.
Russell
cannot.
should have gone up, and we listened to you and Jessie.
Yeah, we listened to
It's
you
too
and
late.
Jesse, and Russell should have gone up.
He shouldn't have.
No, he should have gone up.
I still
should've.
don't think he should have. I still
No.
think it was the right
We
week.
shouldn't have listened.
I shouldn't have listened. No offense. I should have just put his ass up.
No offense. No offense, but we shouldn't have listened to you two.
I don't think it was the right week to put
I
Russell.
don't
I
know
still
if the-
don't.
I respectfully disagree.
He's not going to throw anything. How will he?
We have to win. One of us three has to win HOH and put his ass up.
But he's not going to throw. He would never throw a
He would never
competition.
throw anything.
No.
So that means
Guys, I have
Natalie
an
and-
idea for this. I had another idea. But all this hinges on something that now Big Brother won't let happen because they hear us talking.
What?
If it's majority rules, we tell Russell.
We were gonna switch it to B.
Hold on.
We were talking about that
Yeah,
in the room already.
everyone- yeah,
we were already
switch it to B.
We already were talking about that in the room.
Because I told that
Or
to
if it's-
Jesse.
Yeah, he was here.
But see, if it's before or after, we each have to go off of our memories. We
Yeah.
can't do that.
No, if it's before or after, or if it's A or B, which one's correct, you just have to go for it.
You just have to go for it.
Yeah, but if it's a majority rules,
If it's a majority rules, we can do
everyone
it.
sticks to A to begin with, which Russell's in on,
And then the very next question after Casey and all them's eliminated.
I wouldn't. I would just stick with B. I would switch to B. Get Russell out first.
I don't like this bullshit. This hindsight.
No.
Bullshit.
I don't like Russell keep saying, you're scheming. You're scheming. I feel like saying, listen, motherfucker.
You're the
shut
schemer.
your goddamn mouth. Because you're the one going around to everyone making deals. I feel like saying that to him if he yells at me and be like, you know what? That made you look so good.
Yeah. Should have put him up.
Because how many times does he come up here?
He waited until the veto ceremony to start talking
No, he
shit.
told me that he's like, Ronnie acts like he has a 12-inch dick. I kid you not, verbatim. That's what he said to me when I was outside tanning with him. And I was like...
Today?
Yes. He goes, Ronnie's walking around here like he has a 12-inch dick, but next week he has no power.
That's funny.
And I'm
Well,
like,
you have no power now.
I'm like, Big Brother gods, please do not let Russell win HOH.
We should have got him out.
I should have.
We still can control Russell.
No,
No.
we can't.
No,
We can't, Natalie. You and Jessie are off your fucking rocker if you think that shit.
He's
You're wrong,
playing
Natalie.
both.
I'm
You're
sorry.
wrong.
I'll never convince you of this, and I respectfully disagree, and you will never convince me otherwise. You have no control over Russell.
You have none.
Zero.
It's not like My Pet's Monster and you freaking put the handcuffs on him and he's done for the day. He will do what he wants to make sure he has power and control.
Yeah.
Natalie, like,
You
Russell
and
is...
Especially now that he's coming after you two, y'all really need to open your eyes.
Reassess.
Guys, I'm telling you this. At the end of the day, I'm really trying to play damage control now because we cannot control Russell. Cannot. And if I have to try and do something to get Jordan evicted possibly and keep Laura as a counterpoint to Russell, we might have to. I'm just being dead serious.
I know.
So wait, so Russell said he was gonna try and do what?
Guys, I'm telling you, just trust in my gut. Did we not have the gut conversation?
We had the gut conversation that Russell should go home.
And now we were wrong. We didn't trust
And
our
we
gut.
listened.
But listen, my gut is telling me Laura is being honest. Laura sat here and told me she cried. I know what we say about emotions. No, Natalie, please don't realize like that. But I mean, I'm not trying to get heated, but I'm just saying, I know she cries. Girls cry. I cried, okay? I cry. But I looked right in her eyes and her body language. You can't really...
I believe she was telling the truth about what he said and stuff.
No, you know what she said?
You're not worried about Russell putting you up because you know you can't.
Yeah.
No, it's not about. First
And
of all,
he
I'm not
can't
worried
put
about
you
Russell
up.
winning. First of all, because Jesse's not. You think Jesse's gonna fall short of Russell winning? No. I'm
Jesse
not worried about
isn't
that.
Zeus. This ain't Mount Olympus, Natalie. This is the problem. He cannot put you up. He can put all of us up.
It's not even about that.
Guys, we don't need to raise our voices. We're just talking.
Raise
here.
our voices.
We're just talking, okay? And the point of this conversation is not for us to implode. The point of this conversation is for us to be stronger.
I
For
know,
us-
but Russell can do the most damage to us.
I know,
not you, Natalie.
doing it.
But listen, I sat up here, I did not say one word to Laura. Not one word. She sat there, I sat laid here, she did all of the talking.
Okay, Ronnie, but who do you
Can
think
you
is
tell
the
us
lesser
exactly?
two evils
I need
right
to
now?
know.
Jordan or Laura? Because I don't like that Laura thinks she's going to stay on account of Russell,
No,
and she
she's-
does stay.
No,
I don't like
What
that.
votes does Russell think he has?
Casey,
Okay.
he thinks he's going to get you, his, and he thinks and Jeff and Jordan. Or Jeff, Casey.
Jeff's not happening.
4.
I put my life. Jeff's
How
not
is
happening.
it 4? Oh,
He
he's
thinks
on,
he can
he's
convince
on,
Jeff
okay.
to switch.
Jeff's not switching.
That's what I said.
So all this shit about Russell wanting Casey out is bullshit.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
big
bullshit.
time
They're
bullshit.
in cahoots. They're in
Yeah.
cahoots
Yeah.
with each other.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to pee, people.
Yeah. But the point is, I have a feeling Michele, he'll have Michele too. Michele will vote out Jordan.
Over Laura? Why?
Yeah. Because Michelle's floating in the middle. They're promising Michele immunity. So Russell's...
Jeff's not switching votes.
Well, that's fine. So Russell's will vote. Casey will vote. Michele will vote. And then he thinks he's getting you
To vote to evict who? Jordan?
to vote to Vic Jordan.
Not
I'm
gonna
sure he thinks
happen.
he's...
Does Jordan know this is going on? Is that why
No.
she's befriending?
Jordan doesn't
Well,
know
why would she
anything.
be befriend Kevin?
She must know, because why is she suddenly wanting to talk to me?
I don't know. But guys, listen, here's the thing about it. Laura's body language did not lie. And I've taken enough communication classes, I've taken enough interview classes. I don't care how great a liar someone is. When they're lying, they look right up in the right corner of their eye. They do. They go, for even a split second, you know that's true. Back me up on that.
95% of communication is body language.
Look at me. In your gut, do you feel like you could even trust
Yes.
her for a second?
Yeah,
I
now.
don't trust either one of those two, though.
Me neither. So that's where I'm torn.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
here's that. Honestly,
In my gut, I'm pissed. I want to kick myself
Laura
because
will
Russell
never
should have
look
gone
at me in
home.
the
No,
eye.
this is not-
You know
this is
this.
she will
Ronnie.
now.
No,
You know what?
won't.
You know what she told
if
me?
I stood in front of her and be like, look at me. Just look at me.
She would.
She would not.
She would now.
If I go downstairs, I'd just be like, can you just look at me?
She would.
And come back up here and be like, guys, this is what she did.
Why don't we just move on? Because I'm not voting. I'm voting to evict Laura. And if
So
they're
am
looking
I.
for.
So am I.
So then conversation done.
We're going to have to deal with Thursday night as it happens.
Guys, I'm pissed now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really pissed. I should have put Russell's ass up. I should have put
We
Russell's
shouldn't
ass
have been
up.
persuaded.
And now one of us has to do it, and then now
Right.
we're gonna be.
The blood on our hands.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's what's gonna happen. Russell's going to HOH next week.
He may
will.
not.
No, he
Why
he
no,
may.
me, Shima, and Kevin will fight for this. You have no idea.
We will
fight. For
fight.
this.
But
Shima
she's
and I
dirty.
will fight.
Yeah.
He'll win.
Why are you so
and-
confident? He didn't even come close to winning this HOA.
So?
Yes, well, not
No,
the
he didn't.
Only cause Laura took his ass out.
That was an elimination one because people were making sure he
You
didn't
guys,
win.
for some reason, I don't think it will be anywhere near what we did last week.
No, it
No,
was.
it'll be a
It's going to
question
be something else. No, I don't think it will be, Ronnie.
If it's physical, we're screwed.
Which will be next week. I mean, not this one, but the
Shima, for
following
some
one.
reason, I feel like if they bless us with
Why
some
do you
type
guys?
of
You
endurance
guys
or
just
lasting,
physical.
you
You
and
assume
I
he's
will
gonna
do
win.
him.
I would have fucking hung longer on that toilet seat than he would have hung.
But Natalie, the
so why do you think physical? We're screwed. I would have hung longer than Russ would have hung. On that
Natalie,
toilet
the
seat.
problem is, okay, I'm just going to say this. You can be mad at me if you want.
You
You guys should have got rid of Laura the first week. That's number one. Number two, you guys didn't want to get rid of Russell this week, so now we have to do that shit again. And I'm
So
tired.
we're having to do the athletes.
You guys
dirty.
just don't want to lose anyone.
No, it's not about we don't want to lose him, but
Natalie,
we've been telling everybody to put Jeff up all along, but we don't want to lose anybody.
We're just talking here. No
If we-
one's getting.
but you're
upset
saying we
yet.
don't want to lose somebody, but yet we've been wanting Jeff gone since
Russell
day
is
one.
more of a threat
But you
than
know you can't do that.
Since
so
day
we
one,
have
we've
to.
been wanting Jeff gone, but we don't want to lose
We're getting rid of
somebody.
Laura
Here's the
because Laura didn't go the first
I'm
week.
just saying. Here's the difference. And just hear me out before you respond, please. That's all I'm asking.
And why didn't she go? Because she did the same crying shit that she just did right now.
No.
And we
She
fell
hasn't
for
been
it.
crying all day though.
No, listen. Just hear me out, please, before you respond. Here's the difference, and if you see this, great. If not, we're going to have to respectfully disagree. Shima, me, and Michele, which I think we all can agree right now, Michele is so much less of a threat than Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, us three, you four. We say now's the perfect time to backdoor Russell. He didn't win POV. Now's the chance. We may not get another opportunity.
Jeff,
You guys
please
said
go to
no,
the
no,
diary.
no. It's not his week. Which really the argument for why it's not his week.
It's because they want Laura.
It's because you wanted Laura out. I understand. That's fine. But here's the difference. No matter how bad we wanted Laura out, if you guys said no, 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 it's Michelle's time, we'd be like, okay, backdoor her then.
But you guys were adamant about Russell staying.
And Michele is so much less of a threat than Russell. But if that's what the group wanted, we would have gone with it. And that's
I
my
don't even understand.
Basically, we all wanted Russell out. You and Jessie didn't.
Yeah, 2 people controlled the group.
That's what happened.
2 people, and because I wanted to do what I thought was just for group, I didn't
For
do it.
MBK, yeah.
I didn't put him up. And now, I
you
think
guys
that's a
are
big
coming
mistake.
at us and saying Russell needs to go next week. Well, shit, a whole bunch of shit could happen next week.
Yeah.
Well,
then
even
don't get rid of Russell
if
next
one
week.
of us three
No.
win, listen, even if one of us three win here, Russell is going to make our life a living hell. He's going to make being in this house unbearable,
Yeah.
horrible, where we have to be confined to this room. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not right. Because you guys want him out, but you know you can't do it, so we have to do it for you.
And this would have been the week to do it.
Yeah, I regret putting Jordan out.
Because
I
we
should've put
say
Russell out.
because of the numbers, but he's trying to get rid of you two. He's trying to get
He says so much shit about you and Jessie you don't even know.
And he does the same on the other side too.
But
about
you're
them.
on his team, so you can't do it.
It's
Even
not
though
about-
you say you could, so it sounds good when you say you could, but you know you
Yeah,
can't.
it's like no matter how much Casey talks shit about them two, it doesn't matter. He can't put them up. No matter how much Michele does and backstabs us, it doesn't matter. She can't put us up. But the difference
and our
is,
biggest threat is Russell compared to Casey and Michele.
Period.
Here's the thing about it. If Russell were on our team, hypothetically, the shoe would be on the other foot. You would want him gone because you'd be like, he could put us up.
Mm-hmm. And he wins. The other people don't win.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
No,
Russell's won everything,
Kevin,
right?
No, I'm
will
not saying
win.
he's won everything, but he's come close.
Very close every time.
Kevin.
And
you
I
have
was right
to
there
win.
with him. You guys just fucking throw me and Jessie under the bus like we're
If
not.
you-
we don't
if
have a
you guys
chance.
win,
We're not
Russell
throwing
ain't
you on
going
the
nowhere.
No, we're not throwing you on the
If
bus.
you
This
guys
is the
win-
reality, Natalie. This is the reality of the situation
If you and
and
Jessie
the game.
win, Russell can't go home.
I think
Yeah.
I think we need to move on. Like the point is made. Like we got it.
I disagree. The point has not been made.
No, the point is made.
We now need a counterpoint to Russell.
But you think Laura's the one?
No, Laura needs to go. Laura needs to go. Jordan,
Guys,
honestly,
I'm not voting. I'm
End
not
of story.
going the other
I
way.
will be evicted next week. Because now Laura will go home. Jordan is telling everyone, I don't give a shit what anyone says, and Jeff, they can't be controlled. If Jordan and Jeff are not broken up, Jeff at least can be swayed by Laura. Jordan will not be swayed. She will do what the fuck she wants to do. Jeff will do what the fuck he wants to do. I will be going home. Casey will welch on his deal. I will be going home.
How will
Russell
you go
puts
home
me
when
up.
we have
I
the
will be
votes?
going home. You can only save one of us.
Russell, I just don't think, whatever you guys think, I don't think Russell would put us up.
Wrong.
Russell has,
You mean
Jesse's
us
never
or
screwed any
us?
of us.
No,
Russell's
wrong.
never
He
screwed.
will.
He's saying that to Laura and he's saying that to us. So you just want to believe that
No,
side.
no, I'm not. I don't care what he said. I'm removing everything he said out of the equation.
Because as soon as the veto ceremony happened, he started talking shit again.
Yeah, his attitude completely changed the moment the veto ceremony was over.
because he knew he was locked in for next week, possibly winning HOH.
Yep.
Yep. So his word is bullshit.
His word doesn't hold any
He'll put
value.
my ass up.
And Laura's word holds more value.
To me, right now, yeah.
Russell should have went.
Natalie,
But
you
we
don't
can't
know
do
until
anything
you're
now.
on the block.
I'm not
Like
convinced.
Chima and I have been on the block.
Laura though. I don't believe anything she's saying. She's a caged, cornered animal, and she'll say whatever she can.
So which
I'm
is
not evicting Jordan. I'm letting that know now. I'm evicting Laura.
Well, which is worse? Caged animal like Laura, who's on slop and an emotional mess, and is gonna lie to you, or the caged animal who actually wins competitions and can't be controlled.
also who Wait, we
Jordan?
can't do anything about him anymore, though.
No, Russell's not. We're talking about this week. It's
Yeah.
only between
Russell
Jordan.
was this morning.
I believe if Laura
That
stays,
ship
she
is
would put
sailed.
Russell and Michelle up.
No, she
No, she wouldn't.
guaranteed
No,
she will
she
not.
wouldn't.
believe
We
she
have,
would.
okay, no, Ronnie, we have to vote Laura out. Now, in the event that Russell wins, we're playing the what if game. We have more of a chance for us to win, and then we deal with it. So we're just playing what if, which isn't going to help us at all because we can't do anything with that. Right now, Ronnie, we need to evict Laura. Laura is a bigger threat than Jordan. Laura will come after you. She will say whatever she wants because she is cornered.
I should put Russell's ass up.
Yeah, but that.
Here's the thing. What makes you think Jordan won't? Jordan has a vendetta.
Jordan
No,
will.
here's the thing. You might have a relationship with her. I've had a relationship with her before you, a female relationship. Trust me, women do not forget. A woman's scorn is one of the most powerful things in the world. She will go after Russell. I will help her go after. I will tell her, listen, let's do this together. Blame it all on me.
Jordan winning those
Jordan
less likely
will
than Laura.
listen to me, okay? I know this sounds stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
Jordan
me and
won't
Jordan,
win.
trust me. Ronnie, trust me. The bond between me and Jordan is stronger than you and Jordan.
Jordan won't win.
Keep Jordan here.
If I
Send
win, I'll
Laura
put Russell
home.
up. But the thing
Laura
is,
is
you put
insulting
Russell
your
up.
intelligence if she stays. She's insulting your intelligence and you as a man if she stays, because she'll think she pulled one over on you and she will get in cahoots with Russell and Casey. That's what they were doing
I think,
outside
Ronnie, what's
tonight.
happening is you heard that Jordan's gunning after you because she said.
No, I knew she already was. That doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about
But
that. She's
Laura-
not going to win HOH anyway. She doesn't win competition.
Ronnie, you can't. This is okay. Your goal this week was to put two
Evict
people
Laura.
up and have no enemies. You can't do that. Anybody
That
who's
wasn't my
HOH,
goal.
We
you're gonna
need
have to have
enemies in this house.
That
Laura,
wasn't my goal,
Jeff,
'cause, I mean,
Casey,
you can't put
Michele,
anyone up and not
Ronnie,
have enemies.
Ronnie.
That's what I'm saying. You
Wait,
have
wait,
to have enemies.
Natalie, hold
well,
on.
what?
Hold on.
I think Ronnie's pissed right now, and I am as well. Is that don't
Russell's
come
asked
to
you to give
us
up.
the
That's it.
fucking
End of
night
story. I regret it
after we
1,000%.
didn't put him up and say we need to get him out next week.
I
That's
know.
bullshit.
Well, then don't put him up next week. If
No,
you
that's
know
just
what.
bullshit,
That's not what we're
Natalie. We
saying.
should have put him out this time. We don't know if he's gonna. We're gonna have a chance to get him
You know
out
what?
next week.
The problem is I let too many people influence me on my HOH.
I
should
agree.
have just simply said, Russell, have a fucking seat. You better vote his ass out.
Period.
That's what I should have done.
Should have, and that's why we're mad. Because you don't come to somebody when
Natalie,
they have the
let me tell you
power
this
and
much
tell
straight
them
up, and
now
this
that.
is my mistake. Trust me, if I win HOH again, it won't happen. But if you were up here, I would have been offered you my opinion. I feel you would have listened to me, but you would have done whatever you want to do ultimately, no matter what.
Well,
And Ronnie accommodated.
You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2. To chat live with fans of the show about what's going on in the Big Brother house right now, log on to sho.com. We'll be right back. You're watching Big Brother After Dark exclusively on Showtime 2.
because you guys wanted them out. And then the bottom line is, if you guys wanted Laura out, you should have put her out week 1, and now we have to put her out week 2, and then next week we have to do your dirty work for Russell. And it's just bullshit because it's not a group thing. And I mean, they're fucking like yelling and shit. And I'm like, I walked out. I'm like, you know what? You guys talk about this on me. I'm done. I'm done talking to you guys.
Jesus.
And Ronnie's like, I made a big port. He's like, next time I make HOH, I'm not listening. I'm not gonna, whatever you guys tell me.
That's why I told him, I go, you
I'm
need
gonna
to
make my own decision. I'm not listening to you guys anymore.
It's like, then don't fucking ask.
And you know the conversation when Russell told Ronnie to go back inside? Well, what was the conversation was about was that Russell was telling Casey and Laura that, first of all, Russell promised Laura, she's staying in this house, that he could get the votes to keep her in and get Jordan out. That Casey's voting to keep Laura here. That Michelle's voting to keep Laura here. That he's voting to keep Laura here, and that he can get Kevin. That he could flip Kevin and get Kevin to keep Laura here. So basically, don't even do that one vote. Because it might, don't do it, dude. Because it could turn back to bite somebody else.
Piss.
And that.
Hey, Ronnie.
No, don't even fucking bring him over here. No, I don't want to talk with him.
I do.
And that Laura,
Jordan,
that
please go to the diary room.
That he was telling Casey and Laura that next week any of them get HOH, they need to put you and I up with Ronnie.
What's up now? Like, you're upset?
I feel I don't know, like, just here's the thing. Laura came up, I didn't say anything to her. She just was like shooting shit and speaking her piece. She basically pulled my room, and I'm not going to begrudge her a chance to say what she wants. I want to see what information she has. She alleges that whenever...
Do you feel like you made a mistake? Give it to me straight, man.
On some level.
Okay, but do you understand that's why I said regardless, it's your decision.
No, I understand.
Remember, I said I'm going to support you regardless. If that's what you want to do, that's why I told you time and time again, Ken, you needed to live with it. And I looked you straight in the eye. I go, no matter what.
I'm tired of this. Everybody keeps saying that we're trying to make people do our dirty work. I don't mind fucking doing my dirty work at all. But then, you know, this was not a right week to fucking, it's not because Russell's on our team. Russell's not putting, it wasn't the right week. No, I'm tired of this shit. Like, it's like, you know what, from now on, everybody's able to make your own fucking decision, then don't listen to anybody because I'm tired of getting the blame put on me. Oh, it was because you and Jessie that we did. The whole team wanted him up besides you two. And you guys influenced the decision, and it's like...
You gotta understand, like, the sheep are scared right now.
Oh, no,
that's it. As soon as we fucking win, that's it. Everybody will be like, oh,
no, but then if we win, we can't put Russell up. So then it's no good. And the whole point is Russell is, so me and you winning is no good. So basically there's only a chance for 3 people to win, to put Russell out.
Okay.
So when we thought we had a 6th chance, we really don't. Now we only have a 3 chance.
Laura,
but that
please
having
go
been
to the
said,
diary room.
If like it's the 6 left, it's like you two.
Right, and we'll bow out.
If it's you two, that's what I'm saying. If it's like you two and like, you know, Kevin, Chima, and Lydia, you two
but
just
people
like...
you guys all are telling me up there that we don't want Russell up because he's on our team, because he can't put us up. We've been willing to sacrifice Jeff since day 1, and he's on our team. It's not about the numbers.
And Russell,
that's not how we're thinking.
That's fine. Like, it's okay.
Like,
go ahead and talk. I'm
now,
sorry.
here's the thing. Like Jessie.
Do you want me to just talk to him?
Yeah, go ahead, talk.
No, like Jessie, the thing is, it's just there's no need to get so heated. We're just discussing.
Right.
We're just talking, and I mean.
But she just feels like you guys just fired at her.
Oh
up
no,
there,
absolutely. That's not what. And I apologize if that's how you felt. That's absolutely not what was taking place up there. It was just an open forum discussion. And
but I mean, she's getting the blunt end of it.
Oh, well, I apologize if that's how you felt, because that's not at all what was going on. I apologize for that. Everyone was just talking and expressing their opinion.
I'm not talking to you. You know what I want to do is I want to call him out and be like, are you really saying that you want to break us up? That's what I want to do.
No, you cannot do that.
That's what I want to do.
Huh? What happened, everyone?
We're gonna talk for a sec, Chief.
What?
Just give us a minute. We're gonna talk for a sec. So that'll do it. Go ahead.
Is he still
here? Yeah.
Basically, what was alleged was in that going back to what I was saying, was in that conversation when he told me to go inside or whatever, was that he is intending to. He has Casey supposedly.
Right.
Michele,
and himself, and he's trying to get Kevin and one more, and they're going.
Yeah, and that's what they need,
and
they're
not
going to
keep
get
Laura, and then Laura. And then they're going to keep Laura, and then they're going to try to put us
if that's okay, if that's what they want, it's going to be in the hands. Look, I mean, bro, it's going to be in the hands of the people we talk to.
Yeah.
So it's in their hands.
Oh no, absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
oh sure.
Regardless, you did your job.
Yeah.
It's in the house's hands now. Just like it went 5-5.
Yeah.
Well, I want to call Russell out.
I know, but it's
what
just,
the fuck is no? I want to ask him.
By me just doing that, it called him out.
No, I want to ask him, Russ, did you say?
No, it'd do no good. He would.
No, I want to be like, Russ, did you say that you want to keep that you think you can get the votes to keep Laura here, and that next week you want to put me, Jeff, or Jessie, or Ronnie?
Well, he can't put you and Jessie.
Or that's what you would like, though, is us three to go up. I want to ask him. You know, I'm tired of this shit. Not fucking confronting Russell.
Do no
Let's
good.
fucking call him out and let him know that we know he's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it would do no good.
It won't.
Because he's going to deny it, even if it's true.
Exactly.
Okay, well, we'll call him out in front of everybody that
He'd
was there.
deny it.
It doesn't matter. He'll do this. I'm not even going to entertain it. The thing that I told him about the other thing. I mean, if he didn't say it, like, they're in there fucking... I mean, he's gonna flip out himself. Just wait.
Yeah,
just wait.
the
Because
fact that
he just pointed at us. He'll flip out himself.
Yeah.
By me telling him, oh, you know, common courtesy. He told you to go inside. I just did the exact same thing to his face.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
What's he going to say? I mean, he can come out here and yell and scream and piss and moan.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be scared of it. Like you said, it's only words.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What, he's going to chase me into the next room? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'll lay down.
Well,
you know,
I'm just saying, here's the thing about it. It's the same thing we talked about, and I guess maybe it's just because I'm coming off of it and I know I can't play to protect myself next
And that's
week.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know?
That may be it. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I am just concerned.
You're scared.
Concerned, scared that, you know, no matter how hard we try.
But it would be the other way, too. It's not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would be the other way.
He truly thinks that if Laura stayed in this house, Laura wouldn't come after him.
I don't know. I didn't say I truly think that. I said based on her body language from what she was pitching,
Well, you got
it seemed as though
her
she was
back's
being
against
sincere.
the wall.
And she
I know,
was crying.
absolutely.
Exactly.
She didn't cry that much. She did cry some, though.
But I'm just saying, that's like him coming up and saying whatever. I mean, you can't do nothing about it, man.
Yeah.
That's why I told you, like, stick to your guns, and you made a decision. And that's why I told you I support you no matter what. It is your decision. When you came up to me, of course I'm going to voice my opinion. You went up to everybody else, and you're like, are you sure we're making the right decision?
Yeah.
And whatever they said, did they say the same thing? If not, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't ever
and
trying
then
to pull the
supposedly
wool,
the majority of the group wanted the other way, but I didn't know Lydia and Kevin were even part of the majority of the group.
Yeah, that either. See, that was like,
Well,
and that's what I was saying, like those two new editions. and
I
stuff
do
like
think that Kevin would switch sides.
See, and that's what.
I don't think so.
That's what.
I do.
That's what.
Lydia.
Yeah, Lydia thinks too.
Yeah.
That they might.
Not us. It's not my idea. So if anybody asks, I'll be like, I have no idea. I don't know.
And they were like, and they knew he couldn't be trusted.
pissed.
They knew he couldn't be trusted.
Yeah.
He was doing this shit the day before yesterday.
Yep.
The only reason
Seriously?
why he shut up
The
is
morning,
because
the
he didn't
very
want...
morning we wake up, we gotta get back to we gotta get Russell. I'm
How
like,
are you guys not ready to scream? I'm so ready to scream.
No, I am.
I'm so ready to scream.
But we
But we
called
gotta be mad at ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we
I'm
didn't.
so I'm
No,
so
well,
pissed. I
no, no,
believe
no.
Natalie and Jessie.
no, I'm not really mad at myself because we did as much as we could to Ronnie without sticking our necks out. We can't stick our necks out that much.
No, we can't.
You know,
Right.
we basically said our piece.
But I am on his clique. I should have been more adamant about it, you know?
We were pretty adamant.
No, I know
But
we
here's
were.
the thing, Michele is useless.
No, she is.
She's useless.
Yeah, she's useless.
And on
But
Ronnie's
she's
own-
also
You know what
harmless,
sucks is
though.
Ronnie will go start an explosion right now.
Yeah.
Where's that thing? Switch it up.
What we need to do is convince Ronnie that we're considering Laura.
Yeah, and then
Because-
just not do it.
So that
And
way,
then not do it, yeah.
So that way he doesn't start more
Okay,
shit.
wait. So where the fuck is Ronnie? He's in the backyard with those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the
And they're
backyard.
gonna try and convince him that he made the right decision when he didn't.
Right.
You know what? I want to grab Jessie away from Natalie and be like, dude, really?
No,
But
let
no,
them do their thing.
yeah, because he's part of the reason why she's thinking the way she's thinking.
Right. We need to not jeopardize ourselves by.
It was self-serving, and if Jessie wants to pretend like the fact that Laura came up here and got in his face is not the reason why he wants to go home,
Exactly.
then let him
It's
pretend.
bullshit.
But I
Chima,
definitely know.
It's all good that they can say, we're going to put him up, we're going to put blah, blah, blah. We don't know how long this click thing lasts. You can't put him up.
Right.
So it falls on us three.
Right.
It's not
And why
fair.
is next week better than this week? That's what I don't get.
Because
Because Laura goes home?
I don't know. Because Jessie knows that Russell has a high chance of winning HOH and
Exactly.
continues
That's
him on.
self-serving again.
Yeah. And Natalie's trying to convince us that Russell is not. How do you know Russell is not? There is a high probability that he will. Not,
Yeah.
you know,
He's pretty close in everything.
maybe not this week, but next week. And as soon as the week he does, he's gonna.
Shake it up.
Yep.
But we can't let that. If we do have the ability, we need to get him out next week. But it just sucks that we couldn't vote. I would be looking forward to Thursday if in fact he was on the block. And I was having misgivings about it when I was sitting in the diary room asking questions. I was like,
Yeah.
maybe listening to Jessie and Natalie weren't so bright.
It's not Jessie and Natalie, it's Jessie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's in her head.
Yeah.
And she could get pissed all she wants to,
You
cause
know what makes me mad, Chima, is she won't even see your side of things. She won't
No.
see anyone else's side of things, just Jesse's.
Right.
She's like starstruck by him the
Yeah.
minute he came in here.
Right.
She's not starstruck.
No, even Russell
she's
said
like,
it. She's in awe. She's in like,
it's obvious.
she's looking at a pedestal of Jessie.
Mhm.
I don't know if Jessie sees that with her.
No, Jessie totally sees
he
this.
probably likes the adulation.
People who are into their bodies like that are people who like the attention, who are people who like people like saying, wow, you're muscular and stuff like that. And when a girl's
You know
18
what?
and wide-eyed and is like, you're a god,
Right.
we need to change it back to there.
I will be back.
Okay.
How can we be smart about this, Shima? Because I'm tired of getting played. I'm not.
Me too.
I'm not being played. They're playing us.
Russell will totally do whatever he's a dirty player. He'll do whatever he needs to do to win. Losing is not an option.
Nope.
And he and Casey are buddy. Bullshit about him wanting to get Casey
Bullshit.
out.
Yep. Complete bullshit. Casey knows it too.
Yeah. They probably gave each other high fives when they both didn't go up.
Raised.
Yeah. No, yeah.
No, Jessie agrees on Natalie just like raises her voice
And she needed to leave. Like, I'm glad she left, I guess.
Can we go have a talk?
Yeah, I gotta talk to fucking, old boy first.
Oh, Jeff?
No,
Who?
Russell.
Russell?
Yeah, because I just told him not to come sit down next to me.
Okay, will you have me and you in green room
Right now?
later?
Yeah.
Okay.
we just can't let this group implode.
And that's what it comes down to. So.
I don't know. Just hope I didn't make a mistake.
Bro, if you went the other way, you
Yeah.
would have thought you.
So how would...
Me, him, and you are 3 votes. We still need 2 more, and we think we have 2, but 2 that you think are there aren't really there.
Who wouldn't? Casey would be there.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't have to tell me who told you, just be who wouldn't be there, and then I could be like, hey, who are you voting for? So I could tell them, so they could tell me to my face. Or tell her to her face. I'll be like, who are you voting for?
It's just basically us doing this. We're fucking like sticking our neck out. You know what I'm saying? I don't I don't get why people have to like fucking switch things around. I don't like that shit.
Who's? Well, obviously it's gotta be Kevin and. It's gotta be Kevin and Lydia, right? It has to be. I thought Lydia liked Jordan.
She does. She does. Lydia, we think we'll have also, so that's 4 votes.
And what about Kevin? He wants Laura to stay?
No, it's not that they don't. No, they all want her to stay, but fucking Laura's trying to fucking make deals and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Kevin wants Jordan.
Like, if one of us had the opportunity. No, she's saying, well, Jessie says it's like, amazing. It's gonna work out, and we're like, no, that's not, because you're doing so she got mad at me, Kevin, and Chima. All told her, and we're like, we agree, so that's why she got pissed. And we're just like, you know what? You're 18. You don't see it. You're in awe of him. You idolize him. Exactly. She goes, you know what? I'm done with you guys. And we're like, whatever, kid.
You want something? I'm the strongest player here. I have your backs. So don't worry. It's all
But
right.
it's like you can't put her up, and it's like, fuck, what?
I can't put up, but I can still vote, and I can still fucking win. And don't worry about it. Just, who's up there, Chima and Kevin?
Chima and Kevin, yeah.
And you. Why would you guys even bring that up to her, though?
Because
Ronnie?
like
Well,
we
well,
got
please go to the diary.
because Ronnie's like, I don't know if we should keep Jordan, Laura, and then Natalie's like, well, maybe Laura would be better than Jordan, and it's like, we can't control Laura. We can
So this has nothing to do with me?
No.
That's
No, it has nothing to do with you. And so it's just like, what makes you think we can control Laura?
You guys want to split from Jessie?
No, it's not like we want to. No, it's not even like that. But it's just like.
wondering where your head's at.
It's just like Laura will do whatever Jessie wants, and we said that, and it just pissed her off. You know what I'm saying? Because we're just like, you're his lapdog, and she got pissed.
She is his lapdog.
You
You called it like it is.
She got pissed. Like, you know, call a spade a spade. She got pissed.
She's also 18, so you had to expect that was going to happen, Lydia.
Well, yeah.
First of all,
yeah, but
I'm
like,
going to tell you one thing.
we don't like it
I'm
that
gonna tell you
she's
one
trying
thing.
to
I'm
call
gonna
the
tell you-
shots when she's
I'm
not
going
even
to tell you one thing.
HOH.
Tell you one thing. When I walked into this house, they said, who do you think is the smartest player in this game? I said your name. Do you know why you went up? Do you know why you went up? You want the honest truth? And I'll air out all my fucking dirty laundry with you. Because I said, I think you're the smartest girl in here. And then do you know why I took you off? Because I said, you know what? Actually, I want her off because I think me and her can make a great team. In my own head. And I said, you know what? I think I can actually work with her. Fucking, when I told you that shit today, you should have never told her. You should have never thought of it. You got drunk. You got or alcohol in you.
No,
but you should have
no.
never told her, listen, you're Jessie's lapdog. That's a personal attack on someone.
No, Shima goes, do you not see that anything Jessie says you go along with? And Kevin's like, yeah, you do whatever with your little puppy dog. I'm like, Natalie,
Yeah, but you personally
don't
attack
think for yourself.
And she's 18. What'd she do? You had to know what was gonna happen. I mean, Lydia, you are the smartest girl. You are the smartest girl in here.
But
You knew that was
know
gonna
this,
happen.
You know this. No one else is linked up the way they are. So it's like.
There's 3 of them. That's it.
But it's like you.
So then you
gotta
don't tell
take
one of them you
out-
think. You don't tell one of them that you.
Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed tonight's Big Brother After Dark. And be sure to tune in every night at midnight for 3 more hours live from the Big Brother household. I'm Julie Chen. Good night.